Clicking. Lean in. Camera on edge of the seat, she be pouring that pot. Turning the heat, name in her mouth, better come clean. She the real one, cut through the screen. No cap, all fat, yeah, she talk mean. But it's sting cause it's true, she a truth machine. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, tune in for the truth, it's that Queen TV. Talking that shit, making it known. If it's going this way, that way she put you on. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, every single drop got you feeling that beat. You better listen hard, don't miss a thing. She the primetime goddess, bow to the king. Bow to the king. She don't chase clout, she chase receipts. Scroll through the files, bring them to the street. Bravo to the boss when she break that scene. Got the group chat buzzing off a single stream. Real time gossip, live in your phone. You feel seen cause she's saying what you think alone. True and keen, cut deep when she speak. You hit play one time, now you back all week. Reality with Crystal Marie.
Oops, sorry. What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Let me get myself back on the screen. Everything is on, right? You guys can hear me okay? You guys hear me okay? Is it too loud? Is the fan too loud? Am I too blue? Hey, Kanique. Oh my God, you are so good. Hold on. I gotta tell everybody, hold on. So I was like, at first I was like, oh, she talks different, just different cases. But the way you presented that whole situation was amazing. Like how you only interjected like certain amount, like you knew exactly when to interject and like when to like look at the chat and everything. You were really freaking good. And I can't wait to do more with you. Like I was excited to watch it. Like when you're live, definitely. It's so good when you're live. Definitely. You guys have to watch. Put your or somebody put your information in the chat, please. Your link in the chat. I think only the mods can do it, so to make the link work. So definitely do that. And if you want to talk do you pay attention to the other true crime cases that are going on? Like I know everybody thinks that Idaho 4 is over, but it's fucking so goddamn not. It is so not. It's so deep and such a rabbit hole. But dude, I would get you caught up in like 3 days. And you'll be like losing your mind. And it's all about our rights. It's literally about our rights. Because his rights were violated through the genealogy. It's a whole thing. Yeah. And Karen Reed started with me with Delphi, then Karen Reed case. And that's still not solved because we still, with all the people that murdered John are not in prison. And if you want to say Brian Koberger did it, he fucking sure as fuck didn't do it alone. And there's 4 other fucking DNA samples there. And it's insanity. The case is so fucked in the head. This is what I compare it to. We're watching seasons of Ozarks, right? And we're only on like season 3. And so far, like we're so far from the end, like we're only on season 3 of like Ozarks. And that's what it is. The town is run by everybody. They're all by, it's all run by people. You don't slaughter 4 fucking humans and say one man did it in 7 minutes. I don't think so. And definitely no DNA. And he had no connection to these people. But anyway, we're going to talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And I took notes and then I realized I'd forgotten like 2 scenes. So remind me to talk about the scene with Erica and her therapist. And the family dinner with Rachel and her family, because they're the 2 scenes. For some reason I must have skipped over them and just like thought I thought I got done quick enough, but I was like it was too quick. So we'll talk about I'll go through the episode and then I'll probably have to play the after show because just to get everybody caught up on like what scenes I'm talking about. Amanda AmandaFrancis.com, guys. This motherfucker tried to say that she makes more than in a month than her husband makes all year. And here I am saying her husband makes all the money. Now I need to know where the fuck you got your money to write a book about being rich as fuck and about manifesting more money. Where did you make your money to begin with? Please, somebody find this for me. Somebody just rabbit hole this for me real quick. Like, put Amanda Frances in. Where did she start her from? Like, where did it start from? Because she went on to write books about it, but she wrote books about making, and she makes more than her husband. How? Was this one time? This happened just once, maybe? Or like, does this happen all the time? Is it every month? Because I find that hard to believe. I just find that fucking hard to believe. You wrote 6 books and then it was it. And then you charge $900 a month for fucking what? Manny it'll never, I have to clip this part when Manny was laughing because he's like, well, it's only $9.99 a month. She only charges $9.99 a month. I said, Manny, you sweet little, you innocent little, my sweet lawyer Manny. Send it to Manny. No, it's $900. And I had to tell him that it was $999 a month from $333. And he was like, oh, exactly. For fucking what? I want to know if there's any return on my money. The money I'm paying you to make me manifest more money, how am I doing that? What business did you start? Please tell me what I'm going to leave that freaking $900 class. What did I learn that I wouldn't learn if I just took a trip to Sedona? Or just went to Reality of Kristen Marie's channel and I'll teach you how to manifest it in fucking 5 goddamn minutes, okay? You create your own reality. Put it this way. Thought energy creates, that's all you need to know. And your intentions mean everything. When I say that, right? Think about this. When a man goes to war and he's told he has to shoot and he shoots and shoots and he kills and kills and kills, right? But he goes to, and you think that's murder, right? No, because his intentions weren't to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about with intention, but then you have a murderer who actually, and if you don't want to go spiritual, it'll be the whole soul contract thing. But you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Your intentions mean everything. All you have to know, fuck you, Amanda. You don't need to charge somebody $900 to tell them that thought energy creates, your thoughts and your words create your fucking reality. And whether we're in my reality right now or y'all's reality, I'm glad we're on the most benevolent time unavailable. Most benevolent time unavailable. We're on the most benevolent time unavailable. Okay. With all that being said, fuck you, Amanda. I didn't have to charge $900. You guys didn't pay. You paid nothing from here. That's all you need to know. And if you have bad intentions, then just don't think that you're not just going to be in a good spot, because it's all about raising your vibration. And here's Regina. Gina will tell you all about it. It's all about, I was just saying how Amanda Frances does not need to charge $900 for us to teach people how to manifest money or how to just, you just know that thought energy creates, and it's all about intentions in life. Like if you have bad intentions, you're not going to really, the money that you try to manifest with your bad intentions, or if you have bad intentions with the money, it's just not going to come to you. So yes, Kanique channel. So AmandaFrances.com or whatever, man. I need to know again, what business did you create to then make that book be rich as fuck? How did you become rich as fuck? What business did you have? Because if you want to sit there and tell everybody that you make more in a month than your husband does in a whole year, I need to know what you do. Like, I'm going to now need to know now I'm just not going to be like, oh, she read these fucking books and now it works off her husband's money. Because now that you say this, I now need to know what it is that you have now created. What business did you create? And please don't tell me it's the manifesting money thing. No. You became rich as fuck. Create a business. I don't know. You're not going to, don't dare make me pay $900 and you're going to tell me that this is your business and this is what you're going to teach me. What? No. Nope. Sorry. Somebody figure out what this bitch fucking did, because somehow she's a fraud. We all know it, but I don't know if that's the part of the fraud that they come up with. I don't know what happens, but it seems to me that I want to know what the fuck you do. Like you're not going to say that and then be like, no, because here I am going, this bitch just lives off her husband's money because he looks like, I thought he was some kind of contractor. I don't know what he does. What does he do that he doesn't make it? How does she make more money in a month than he makes in a whole year? How is that possible? Please tell me. Somebody. Like, now I need to know. It's my business now. Now I'm making it my business. Because now I want to know. Like now, I mean, I can't be the only one asking this question. I cannot be the only one saying, so you're going to make me pay you $900 for you then to tell me I'm going to make more money that way? You're going to teach me how to make money. But you just took $900 from me, right? So again, is there a return on my money? Like, I mean, does anybody come back and go, oh, Amanda Frances, yeah, as soon as I left, I manifested all this money and now I'm rich because of AmandaFrances.com. Like, somebody please find that for me. Because I guarantee we don't find anybody that fucking says that. That one motherfucker that took her class is happy with it. I guarantee fucking to you. And if there's any, like, any like, 5-star ratings on her thing, I guarantee you she made them up. Because I doubt this. Okay. I fucking doubt it. That nobody in your life is ever gonna let you pay money to somebody to them teach you how to manifest money. I'm sorry. Like, unless I know what the fuck you do for a living. Okay. I'm sorry. I had a side note. Let me get my notes. Sorry about that. I took off on a tangent because I can't stand this girl. I cannot fucking stand her. And yeah, she was on Watch What Happens Live, so that's going to be fun. Because we're going to watch that too. Because she wasn't that bad. She knows to shut the fuck up. Like, finally, she shut the fuck up. Like, she didn't say much. And it was like, somebody told her to shut up. But obviously, the show, the season didn't go well because not one person on that show, hey, that's my sister. Yeah. Yeah. Let me put this in my notes. Like, yeah. What was I saying now? I just saw that it sidetracked me. Well, like, we're getting off. Like, oh, did you see Mimir that with Erica? Somebody was. I saw. Where did I say that it was somebody? Somebody said it was Tom, and then I'm like, no, it's not Tom. But is it still? Are we still thinking that it was Armie Hammer that she was this person that she was talking about? Because she talks about it tonight with the therapist. And then I'm seeing some like TikTok or something, and I was like, maybe I think I might even send it to you actually about Erica and who it was. Like, you probably already sent it to me. So okay, wait. There are so many books about meditation. I know exactly. So how did this bitch make? How does she make more money than him a month? I mean, I'm sorry, in a month than she makes in a whole year. You know who this sounds like? Remember Tamara when she was like, Eddie makes more in a fuck now. Makes more in a month than you stole with it in a whole year. What did she say? Wait, Eddie makes more in a month than what you stole from blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, 16 million? So Eddie makes more than 16 million. Okay. All right. Okay. That's crazy to me. Do I look too high? Should I put my glasses on? I don't have any eye drops left. You're not bugging me. Yeah, Friday. Yeah. Whatever. But anyway, so yeah, we're coming off the week with Erica, right? Where she tells us that she was abused after Tom. Or not, yeah, after Tom, after all this. Like before, just recently, basically, after Tom's. And it's like, whoa. Like I do believe her. I know that Listen Honey disagrees with me, but I definitely believe her. So I can see the chat. Can I see the chat? Hold on. Actually, let me make them bigger. Let me make your guys bigger. The notes. Small, no, big. Because I need to see them. No. Wide. Just take that down. Yeah. Font big. Okay. Yeah, I can see them now. Okay. And then I made it. Okay. Good. Now I put my phone on. Okay. Put my phone down. Okay. So yeah, that's the only part that I want to know. Because like I don't know if the TikTok that I saw, I don't know what it's about. And it said it's actually alluded to it being Tom, and I'm like, that's not true. I mean, he wasn't even close. Like she left him at the bottom of the cliff, remember? Like if I waved the white flag, and I'm not going to argue with anybody with this, she knew about the money the whole time. So she's not an idiot. Like it wasn't Tom. So if anything, she was probably abusing him. Like this old fuck. I would fucking kill this asshole too if he fucking left me hanging with the bag. You know what I'm saying? The fuck yeah, I'm gonna leave him at the bottom of a goddamn cliff, you piece of shit. Especially if we've been funneling money through my ex Tom, other Tom, the other Tom, the Tommy's dad, and you knew about it. And you're the only one that can fucking put and can implicate me and my ex and you in me like funneling money is you. So yeah, if you're at the bottom of the cliff, I'm gonna fucking leave you there, and I'm gonna pretend that we just found you, and that you didn't just call me, and you know, and you can, I've been down there for 13 million hours and I've rolled 15,000 times. And let's just not tell the doctor that he hit his head and he's like unconscious for like 3 days. Like, let's not tell the doctor and he's 85. Let's not tell the doctor, Erica. And you want to tell me that you wanted him to be alive? Like, no, you wanted him to die. You're pissed that he didn't. We don't know how he got his bottom lip. We don't know how this man who drove the same way every day, with fucking dementia or not, this motherfucker drove the same way every day. And this, which past said cliffs every fucking day. But just this one day, he fucking rolls down one. And he just stuck down there for hours. Like, I don't know if it's karma. I don't know what it is, but Erica was pissed because she's like, this motherfucker still isn't dead. Like, what the fuck? And again, I don't know if he's ever going to be able to. She never divorced him, so we know that he knows some shit because she would have divorced him, or because she's afraid he's going to testify against her, but now he can't because they're still fucking married. So if anybody wants to argue with me again that she didn't leave him because she realized that this motherfucker is now out of goddamn money and now he's getting caught because this fucker's losing his mind, because he probably was losing his mind. I'm down. He's 85. Who's not going to fucking forget shit at 85? But he sure as fuck isn't stupid enough to, like, literally, I don't know. I don't know what he did. He stopped paying about. I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe that's why he lost sight of everything. Who the fuck knows, dude? But she was like, motherfucker, he's out of money. Now I got to do something. But she does it the day after Thanksgiving, and I called Zach Peter, and I'm like, this motherfucker just divorced. He is out of money. He's like, no. So why would she divorce him? I don't know. I'm like, this motherfucker. And then the next day, we find out about all this fraud shit, and we're like, oh shit. And Zach's still like, but she still hasn't divorced him yet. She left him, but Eric, who has dementia? Tom has dementia, allegedly. But he was competent enough to stand trial. So his dementia can't be that fucking bad if he was competent enough to stand trial. So, I mean, she says she can't divorce a man who's not competent, but he is. He was competent enough to say he's in prison. Not like old people home prison, not like, I don't know if he's in a fucking, like, I don't know what he's obviously with it. So she can divorce him, but she won't because she's still fucking facing charges like she keeps telling us. They're still coming after her. So until they start, it's criminal, until the bankruptcy shit's over, once that's over, she's fucked because then criminally they go after her. That's why they did it with him. They go after him bankruptcy first. And then once all the bankruptcy shit's taken care of, then they go after you criminally because you're fucking found guilty in the bankruptcy court. That's so fucking easy for criminal court to find you. And he said it. He did it. He admitted to it. So he's the only one that could literally, no, that rabbit hole. But now I watched Jesse on Fire's fucking series about him not being dead. And now I believe he's dead. Now I think he's still alive. And Shannon, he'll convince you. And you have, and just everything I ever told you, and it comes out being true, right? I told you about Brian Koberger, and I guarantee you I'm telling you, you will look at her completely different when you watch Jesse on Fires. It's a 5-part series. I'm going to send you a link. You have to watch it. It's definitely, and it goes with Candace too. So it's a series that basically uses a lot of Candace's stuff, but that's a whole thing. But aren't you excited? I mean, aren't you proud of me that I'm not mad at Erica? I like Erica Girardi now. I'm on Erica Girardi's side. I'm just talking shit now because I'm agreeing with her. She should have fucking killed him. He should have died. Like, if you were the only one that you're now, first of all, you're getting caught. So, and especially if we've been funneling money for the future Erica and Tom, like if something ever happens, that they'll have money for her, like, which she did have money for her defense and still does. We still have, like, where did it come from? Because it was all getting funneled to Tom Sr. over there in the other Tom Sr., Tommy's dad, over there in Vegas, where he's a bigwig, person who does things for money. A person that's like part of like a mentality of some sort. So mob mentality of sorts. You know what I'm saying? But not the mob, because there's no such thing as a mob. Just mob mentality. That kind of guy, right? How do you think she gets a fucking like a residency? Just saying. Okay. But now we're back here. We're with John McPhee and everything's great and we're in love and everything's great. but she still has to face the other shit. So, and like Kyle, fucking Kyle's like, oh, why they take her to court? It's not that she can pay it. Fucking Kyle, even just because you can't pay it doesn't mean you shouldn't pay it back. So just don't take her to court because she can't pay it back? No, Kyle, you fucking snake. That's how you and Mauricio work, you snakes. That's why you don't fucking divorce each other, liar. You think we're stupid? Because you know that he is liable for that fucking $70 million, Kyle. Somehow, some way, that man is going to come back and fucking do something. He's going to have broken legs on it. I don't know what's going to happen to Mauricio. But you don't fuck over the most dangerous man in the world. Still 70 million from him, not have to pay it back. But where's it at, Kyle? So no, if you steal money from people, you should have to pay it back, whether you fucking can or not. And believe me, Erica makes $1 million a season. What do you mean she can't pay it back? John Maffei makes enough money too. Even if she started a fucking GoFundMe, I don't know, man. Something. She has never done anything. But Erica, fine, whatever. I wait my flag, whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. Let's move on. Where was I at? So yeah, that whole thing. You know, it's like the whole story with her with that. I mean, I feel like if it's Armie Hammer, that makes sense because it would be her neighbor, and that would make sense why it went on for a while because like it's easier when the person's next door. You know what I'm saying? But we start out. We have like it's a Sutton and getting a tennis lesson or something. I don't know. She gets tennis lessons, and then we have it back. We watch the back thing with her talking to her daughter, basically crying to her daughter about her dad. Now, this shit is crazy to me. I didn't know that the girl that he was with was her friend, Sutton's friend. So Christian actually left Sutton. I thought it was 20 years ago, but it's 10 years ago. This bitch thought the entire time that they were going to get back together when she is with his friend and marry. And then as soon as he got the annulment was to make us better friends. Why did she think that her and Christian were ever getting back together? Where in the fucking world did she ever fucking think? Because the way she talks to Jennifer Tilly, remind me to tell you that scene too, because I forgot about that. Her and Jennifer Tilly are talking like, I don't know, like Jennifer Tilly thinks she's crazy. That's why she snaps at fucking Jennifer all the time, because Jennifer doesn't take her fucking seriously. And she's like, I can't really see the comments. It's really hard for me to see them. But like unless you guys are talking, I see what you guys are talking about. That's cool. No, but like I don't understand like what Jennifer Tilly sees right through her because Sutton Brown is the same person as Sutton Strack. Christian left your fucking ass. So did Garcelle. So did Avi. For a reason, Sutton. This is why. Because you're not changed. You're the same bitch that said the date last summer. Argue with somebody whose wallet fits, right? Because you're too good for everybody because they don't make enough money as you. Christian was never taking you back, bitch. So where in your delusional fucking mind did you ever think that was going to happen? Your daughter thinks you're hella fucking nuts for asking her if she cares if you change your fucking last name. She knew he was leaving your ass for his friend. Like, this is not a secret, fucking Sutton. Like, yeah, I'm shocked. But I'm shocked even more now that you actually thought you were getting back together with this fucking man who left you for your friend. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, this chick is fucking crazy. She actually thought that we were going to like that her and Christian were ever like, and then to say the reason he wants me to drop my last name to Sutton is because it'll make us better friends. Where and what and fucking how? Sutton, what? Sutton? Where in motherfucking what and how does that make you what? Bitch, what? He just doesn't want you anywhere near him. He moved to a different country to get the fuck away from you. Remember? That's to get away from you, Sutton. That's why he moved. Okay, take your $300,000 a month. I don't know why the fuck you ever thought you were getting back together. That is sick, crazy shit, Delulu to me. This makes sense to me on why the fuck you're such a bitch and why you're so fucking weird. Because you actually fucking are delusional. Like, I'll be right back. You're actually fucking delusional. There's no fucking way that you ever thought you guys were getting back together when he fucked your friend. And he's been fucking your friend this whole time. And you didn't tell us. Okay? Jennifer Tilly had to rat your ass out. Jennifer Tilly had to rat your ass out. Unless you guys know, and I just didn't fucking know. Maybe I just didn't care enough to know. I don't know. But, like, this makes so much sense why she's such an asshole, why she's so fucking mean. Like, dude, I don't know why you left her. What a shame. But you know what, bitch? Like, how dare you think that you're ever going to get back together? You must have thought, your kids must think you're crazy. And it kind of shows on your daughter's face. When you actually think she gives a fuck whether you change your last name or not. She's like, does it make me more of your friend? You're not your mom? Like, what? She's fucking 40 or some shit. I don't know, dude. No, I'm sorry. She's like 19, but still. She even knows that you're delusional, Sutton, because she's like, no. What do you mean? Change your name if you want to change your name. That's what she fucking says. Sutton, stop crying. That's what Jennifer Tilly's like looking at you like you're hella fucking crazy. This is why she's. And did you see how fake that fucking meeting was? So I guess we'll get to that part in a second. Sorry. My lipstick on my nose. But like, literally, did you see how fake that hello was between her and Jennifer Tilly? Jennifer Tilly is not buying your bullshit. I don't know why the fuck she acted like she does. And I don't know why Jennifer Tilly's only in the scenes with Sutton now. I just realized that she wasn't in last week's, unless she was in last week's episodes and I wasn't paying, or last week's episode and I wasn't paying attention. But I don't remember seeing her last episode at all. I don't remember. I don't remember her being there at all. So, like, I don't know. Like, do you, why is Jennifer Tilly out of it? It's like Amanda too. It's like with now Jennifer Tilly's there for the after show, right? But like, but Amanda's only there, and I don't know if I can't remember in the after show. We'll have to watch it. We'll have to watch it a little bit. Sorry, I'm fucking with my hair. Yeah, let me see. Back to my notes. Okay. Yeah. So, and then we see Amanda's with her stepdaughter. I'm sorry. I keep saying her husband. It's her fucking fiance. And I'm sorry, Amanda at Francis.com. It's not even her husband, y'all. So, I don't know. Andy asked her in the after show. I'm sorry. And Watch What Happens Live last night or that night as this was on. How does he feel about you saying that you make more than him in a month and he doesn't, or whatever? I make more in a month than he does in a whole year. Which we don't know if that means that's every month or that's once in a while. Did that just happen one time? And once, I don't know. Did that happen once? I don't know. Like, how much does he make? Like, somebody find out, please. Somebody, please. I need to know. I mean, we need to know. I keep saying this. Okay, I already said this 5 times. All right. We'll figure it out. We need to know. Let's get past this one because, yeah, doing her nails. Because she's like talking to her stepdaughter about being in the wedding. And I got confused for a second. I'm like, what is she? What wedding? I'm thinking Kyle's daughter's wedding. Is she at Kyle's daughter's wedding? What are we talking about? Yeah. So, all right, back at the Hamptons, at Rachel's friend's house, which is gorgeous. I'm still believing, and I'm still believing that it is the Hamptons. I'm sorry, that is the summer house. That was the first couple seasons of the summer house. I'm telling you, I think it was. I don't know. I think so. But Dorit's talking to her daughter, Phoenix, and she's at PK's in I guess Los Angeles or whatever, because Disney World is there, right? Or no, Disneyland is right near there. So he's taking them to Disneyland, which is cool. And we see PK and Phoenix is asking about some ride or something, and I guess like they're FaceTiming, right? So like, I don't know, she's like, hey, did you have a good night's sleep? And blah blah blah. And she's like, yes, because of this guy. And then you see like fucking PK. So then we see PK and her like have a little high-low and whatever. She had a good night's sleep. Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I hate to have to fake it, and blah, blah, blah. She's faking it. And then she's in the confessional and she's saying, and then she loses her mind in the confessional about how much she fucking hates him. Fucking dick, fucking dick, fucking dick, blah, 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 fucking dick. And it's like, to read, this is exactly what I think happened. She only could use the one example with Mauricio of when he came home and her parents were taking the kids to Florida because they needed some time away, right? I'm going to fuck with my hair if it gets on your nerves so much. Okay. The one time, right? The one and only time, right? I need my glasses. I can't even see the chat. I have to put my glasses on. I'm so horrible. It's so horrible. I tried really hard. Hold on. Oh my God, they're dirty too. So I think that one example of PK coming back from wherever he is doing and whatever the fuck he's doing in the UK, he's gone because he probably had no place to live really. And then maybe I think they have a place there or something. So maybe like that's, see, Shannon, these are the ones I told you I got to that weren't the thicker, my sister Shannon, the thicker things. See, so yeah. But so yeah, we see her and PK have this little bit of a conversation. And she loses her mind about it. And then we see Rachel and Kyle, which if I'm skipping, I think I'm skipping a scene. Am I skipping a scene? Well, Rachel's setting up the house and she's having her family over. She said she loves her family and she wants to do something special for them. So, they go shopping So it's Kyle, Dorit, and Rachel. They go shopping. And fucking they go to a store, and of course, like, Dorit's spending money, and she's actually not really spending money. She's just putting all the stuff up on the counter, and like she's like, I'm gonna buy this, and this is a mother-daughter thing, and can I get this? I'll buy that. And of course she's like spending money, whatever. So but long story short, Kyle goes in the next store and is like like looking through jewelry, and she's looking at stuff, and then Rachel comes over there, but Dorit's still left behind, and because she's not done shopping. And she's like, let me see what you guys are saying so far, because I really didn't get really far. And yeah, I like you guys talking about Charlie Kirk though. I want to get back and read the chat. I'll get excited about it. Okay, let's keep going then. Yeah. So it's like Kyle. This is when Kyle starts clocking Dorit's money, but you don't see it yet. But she's in there with Rachel, and then of course, like, we don't need PK knowing how much Dorit's spending, but it is going to be on camera. So I mean, fine. But Kyle doesn't need to point it out, and neither does Rachel. But they do. And, and so does Bravo. And it's like, I don't know what the money situation is with Dorit, but I mean, look, I'm not clocking her money. I got tired of her saying, like, same thing that she had said to Rachel. I don't know where, and Amanda, like, she doesn't know where the money's coming from. She doesn't know where it ever came from. She doesn't know if there's a retirement fund. She doesn't know. I don't know. I know nothing. I know nothing. Hopefully in mediation, they figured it out, because it would be nice if they figured it out in mediation, because I mean, like, it only took, like she said, the mediation, he literally, like, this is what happened. Remember, she said mediation went like this. PK said he wants every other weekend below Thursdays. Okay, yeah, great, fine. Just like that. How the fuck did you take all that? You had to go to mediation for that? I doubt it. He's probably been saying the same thing to her, and she was probably being the difficult one, because Mauricio had the text messages to read. So sitting there calling him a motherfucker, and he's a fucking dick and this and that. No, Dorit. He just, listen, you guys aren't getting along. But you made him look like an alcoholic, a piece of shit. Then you said he showed up. Then you tried to make it when you couldn't get past with Mauricio, with the, him proving to you, I saw the text messages, Dorit. Show me your text messages then, if you say there's something different then. If he's showing me something. Oh, he's creating a narrative. No, Dorit. It shows, like, when you said in your fucking confessional just now, when you were talking to him about fucking literally that it was that easy for you to decide on that. Oh, I'm sorry. How come it wasn't that easy before? You needed fucking Dorit, and you needed Kyle, and you needed Mauricio. I'm sorry. You needed Mauricio and Kyle to fucking be your mediators? Fucking really? You didn't have a lunch with him? Great. I'm glad that you had a lunch with him. I'm glad you did. Because it's like, good fuck you, Kyle. Have lunch with her ex-husband. Go right fucking ahead. We know you fucked him. I mean, that's all you probably did. Obviously, because that's all it's ever going to be. Because you can't be in a relationship with Mauricio. He's fucking disgusting. With the whole kitty cat thing, and we know the weird shit that he's doing. He's like a dirty little scumbag. We all know that now. No wonder fucking, Kyle was a kitty cat fucking dressed up all those years. It's so weird, right? To think how many times she was dressed as a kitty cat. Ew, oh my god, it was so weird. And he's like, and the fact that he can't dance, that means he can't fuck. So, like, I get it. Three, only fucking once. Like, that's probably all he ever gets from anybody. That's probably why he can't fucking, like, he's always fucking a different person. I gotta straighten my hair to get out of my face. It's like he's always fucking somebody else. And they never look like Kyle. Did you notice that? None of them ever look like Kyle. And neither does Sutton's friend. Sutton's friend doesn't look like Sutton. Nothing like Sutton. You would think with the 300, like Resident said, with the $300,000 this bitch gets a month, she'd look a lot better than she does. I'm just saying, like, you would try to look a lot younger or something. Sometimes she looks okay. But, like, her ugly attitude, her I'm too good for you, and then try to tell us that you're fucking insecure, and that's why Sutton Brown's a different person. What the fuck are you saying, bitch? You're not insecure. You told us. You make too much money for all these motherfuckers. That's your thing. You are too rich. I mean, for Dorit, because nobody makes as much as you. So you look down on one person for it. Look down on them all. I don't know. Whatever, man. So, yeah. Yeah. You guys got to see the thing about Charlie being alive, and it makes a lot of sense of the people. It's like the people around him, the way they act now. And then you insert his hypothesis of himself being alive, and it makes sense. And the why and the how. But we'll talk about that different time. But yeah, so Kyle, decides to clock with Dorit's spending. Rachel said something about it. And she's like, basically buys a whole new wardrobe, which is fine. She makes enough money. You guys make $1 million a season. So people live off a lot less than that. And now that she knows what she's getting and what she's spending and what he's giving her and what she's got to spend, I'm sure she knows now what she can spend. Back then, the bitch was dumb. I don't know. I know nothing. I know nothing. I don't know this. I don't know that. I don't know this. Who's paying this? Oh, blah, blah, blah. I don't know anything. Well, now she does, Kyle. So shut the fuck up. You just want a reason to be a snake and fucking literally high point and make a big fucking deal out of what she's spending. So it's highlighted on the show. So her ex sees it. You fucking whore. Like, you snake bitch. Like, that's exactly what you did because you couldn't wait to fucking tell goddamn. And of all people, you tell Bose. Bose is like, Kyle should take her own fucking advice. Exactly. I don't know what advice that is, Bose, but the bitch should just shut the fuck up. Because Kyle, you're the last motherfucker. Now, you were saying, oh, I'm not the one. I can't tell her. I can't tell her that. Well, then stop saying it to other people. If you can't say it to her face, Kyle, why are you saying it behind her back, you fucking lying snake? You're literally saying, but I can't be the one to point it out to her. So you're going to point it out to everybody else behind her back on camera? What the fuck are you doing, you fucking idiot? Do you know how fucked up you sound and look? You look like the snake that you are. You're going behind her back saying it, but you're saying, oh, she's not going to take it good coming from me. No shit, bitch. Because it's not your business, one. And this is way fucking different. When she was pointing it out to you, as you want to, so like, you want to put as a fucking reference point of reference out. When she pointed it out to me, I took it well because you guys were actually friends then. She actually was mistaken and thought you guys were friends back then. This is before you started siding with PK on every motherfucking thing. Like, if you can't be a snake in one way, you're a snake in another. It's so fucked up. You're so weird. Like, you're just an asshole. But that's what happens there. She buys a bunch of clothes and then they're back at the house. And it's Kyle's on the phone with Portia first. And then Bose calls and interrupts to be friends with Kyle, to try to get to know Kyle, because Rachel took them there, took Dorit and Kyle there so they could mend their friendship, I guess, which it kind of worked until you see what Kyle's doing. Until you fucking Dorit looks back and sees, oh, so the whole time I'm thinking we're getting somewhere, you're fucking clocking my money and pointing it the fuck out. She spent $4,500, which I thought it was going to be way more. I don't think that's a lot for a housewife at a fucking store. It's not. For a housewife in the Hamptons to spend $4,500 in a store, that's not a lot, in my opinion. And in my opinion, when you make $1 million an episode, or I'm sorry, a season, which is, I don't know what, maybe a year and a half. I'm sorry, no, 18 months or 18 weeks a year. What is it? Something like that. And like maybe another half a year, something like that. You can spend that. You know what I mean? You should be able to spend that. And it shouldn't be a fucking problem. Like, at all. And that's what she was doing. And it shouldn't be a problem for fucking Kyle or anybody. Like, and it shouldn't be a point of anything, especially when she's going through a divorce. Stop fucking pointing out shit that's like not your business. Like, it's not, especially like, and Booze does say, Kyle, take your own advice. I mean, I couldn't really follow what she was saying to take her own advice about, but like, it was something to do with Dorit and like how she was, and I'm sitting there, all I hear though is you talking shit. Like, that's all I hear. It's like, I don't even know what words you're saying. It's just, I hear Kyle being a snaky fucking friend. Being a snaky little bitch. Like, oh, Dorit's doing this. I don't know if she's manic. So yeah, you're saying, I don't know if she's manic. So you say, well, she spent a lot of money. And I don't know, she's been very flighty. This is what you're saying to Bose. She's being very flighty because, first of all, Dorit's always late. So let's not act like that's something new. And she's always like, she's missing something, or, she's forgot her I don't know what, her real ID. I don't know what you're saying, Kyle, but whatever. Why? That has nothing new with Dorit. So again, why are you acting like that is something new? It's not. So that doesn't make a fucking, that shouldn't make you fucking say anything. But then you also say how she spent so much money. You tell Bose that. Bose is like, well, maybe she can. Maybe let's talk to her and see how we should best support her. Kyle's like, oh, I don't know if she's going to take that coming from me. Then shut the fuck up. Literally, shut the fuck up then. Don't you fucking say a word behind her back about it. Oh, like, literally on camera in front of everybody. to her friend. Like, are you kidding me, Kyle? And they go, oh, I don't know if I should say to her. Yeah, now you should, because you said it to her behind her back. You said it behind her back. Like, yeah, now you should say something, Kyle, because you just fucking talk shit. She's not going to, and again, you're not making sense because she's not acting any different. If anything, she had a good time. And then she actually thought you guys were getting somewhere. So how is she acting not herself? No, it's not being not herself. You know what she's acting not herself? Acting like she fucking gives a fuck about your friendship. She's only doing it for peace. And now, you know what? You fucked up because and by the end of the season, she tries to fuck you up, and we know it. You guys are in a fist fight, and God, I wish you fucking would. Because Kyle is the bitch that deserves to get punched in the face. You go behind somebody's fucking back, and this is when you're supposed to be acting like you're literally supposed to be on her side. But you've been taking PK's side left and fucking right. You and goddamn fucking Amanda. Okay, when Amanda shouldn't even fucking think anything about PK. She'll never get PK's side because she'll never meet PK because she met Dorit when they're in the middle of a divorce. Her friend Dorit. So you don't get PK's side, bitch. Okay, remember that, AmandaFrancis.com. AmandaFrancis.com. Get the fuck out of here, dumb. Like, both you and Kyle, bye. But anyway, it's nothing new, Kyle. She's not acting any goddamn different, okay? So you literally need to stop. Like, you just need to stop. Like, you are just showing, and again, this is what she's going to say. This is why you guys aren't friends. This is why you took 3, at BravoCon, you took 5 steps back or whoever. And Kyle's like, oh, did we? And Drake's like, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did, Kyle. How quickly you fucking forget. But you want to just go, like, everything's so fucking always so perfect. You want to, let's not bring it up at the reunion. We don't want to dredge it up. We got enough to talk about. No, Kyle, you don't get to just not talk about the shit. Like, fuck you. She did it to Dorit with the fucking reunion, remember? Oh, let's not even bring it up there, Dorit. You know, you don't talk to me for fucking 6 months, and then all of a sudden, everything you had a problem with me, and now you want to say, oh, I'm sorry, I haven't heard, reached out, but let's not talk about it at the reunion, manipulator. Here you do it again. You're a gaslighter, and nobody really cares. And a town full of phonies, it's like literally you're the phony, Kyle. You're part of the phonies. You're part of the town full of phonies. Like, that means you. That's what you are. Like, that's what the fuck you are. You're not a friend. You're not her friend. You're the last motherfucker that should be commenting about anything about what Dorit's doing. That's why when I saw this scene from last week, I was like, there's no fucking way this bitch is out here clocking Dorit's money. Holy shit. And the fact that she does it to Bose is like insanity. Like, that's like, I'm like looking at Bose kind of fucking left. Like, why are you even agreeing with her? I know you're trying to like just like see what the fuck Kyle's talking about, but like you should know your friend. Like, you know your friend. Kyle doesn't, obviously. And both of you need to stop talking about whatever. Like, and even Rachel shouldn't even said anything. Dorit just bought the whole store. Yeah, we don't need to know. I mean, you know, PK doesn't, and again, PK might not even give a shit. She just might have her own money. Who knows, you know? But again, it's like, who knew? And that might not be true. Who knows? Maybe she doesn't want people to know. But it's going to be on camera. But we don't need the snake to point it out, you know? Of all people, that snake Kyle needs to not point that shit the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I've got a hair in my face. I need to get the fuck out. Like, really in my face. But this bitch is like, she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, I can't even believe that, like, anybody takes her seriously. Like, anybody. Like even like Amanda. Amanda wanted to be Kyle's friend so fucking bad she went and bought her house. That's how bad this bitch wanted to be a housewife. Again, I'm going to fucking find out what this fraud does for a living. What company did she create to become rich as fuck? You know what I'm saying? What made her become rich as fuck? I want to know. Where did you become rich as fuck from what? What company is it? Okay. Because you had to, you have to teach me something. I want to open up a business. Like, I want to know how you opened up a business as a single female who left a cult, who said you wouldn't be able to do all these things you wouldn't be able to do if you didn't leave the cult, which is like, make more money than your fiance does in a whole year. You make more than that in a month, and your lifestyle is because of you. Your lifestyle with him is because of you. You have a house in Newport. All of this is because of you, and he makes nothing, I guess. I mean, come on, this man must. I don't know what you do. I'm confused. All right, I'm coming. I'll get back to it 1 second. This kid gets his hair in my face. It's driving me fucking crazy. It's making me nuts. I don't know where it's coming from. Because I'm so blind. That's the problem. Okay. I have an idea. Let's just put a band on. It's like, does anybody find out what this bitch does for a living? Anyone? Before writing all the books, you know? Because we know that can't just be it. It can't be it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely can't be all it. Like, if it can't be the books, because that would make no sense. You know what I'm saying? That would mean like you literally are charging me. No. That was afterwards, Amanda. You know what I'm saying? So, and I thought like her fiance. I thought it was her husband, first of all, but I guess no. So, I mean, and I thought that he made more than her. I really thought it was his money. I thought it was some kind of like contractor, or I don't know. What is he? I don't know what they do. I mean, because if she's like, now, and she also made it seem, she says that now that she made so much money, and I guess still does make so much money, and I don't know if it's the book sales or her classes, but she can just stay home and focus on her family. Okay, well, now, but you're still making more than he makes in a whole year, a month. How? From the classes? Is there this business that we don't know about? I mean, it can't be what you are charging people these classes for, because that didn't happen. That would be the chicken before the egg, or egg before the chicken, or you know what I'm saying? That would be like that kind of thing, you know? I'll be there in 2 seconds. Like that would be that kind of thing, you know? So it's like, what is it that she did? And I mean, is it just because she's gone? Do we not know now? Are we never going to get to find out? Like, are we never going to get to find out? Because it's crazy that she can't even she can't she can't just sell us on this manifesting thing and not tell us what it is that she does and did. But Bose is going to find out. But anyway, we have I think it's like I'm skipping I know I'm skipping 2 scenes and I'll go back to them. It's like definitely I think the lunch with not the lunch, but her parents, Rachel's family showing up, which was cool. And they had a really nice dinner, right? Which was cool. So in that house, Rachel's family also has a house in the Hamptons. And what about Rinna? Well, let me read your stuff. Renegades. Oh my God, no, dude, that is not old news. I am in the majority. Okay, listen, let me just hear me out with the Lisa Rinna thing. I have to sidetrack a bit because you're making me think about this real quick. Because I say, who in the fuck who roofies somebody with fucking meth and fentanyl? She said that she had fentanyl and high levels of methamphetamine. Meth. So who's roofing people now with it's not GHB now? So now the Abbey is roofing people with fentanyl and meth? Are you kidding me? I don't believe you. I think that you acted like an asshole. Is there is that true? Can you, yeah, exactly. Who is, listen, it was fentanyl and meth, high levels of methamphetamine. And I want somebody that she's going to blame the Abbey. I want the Abbey to make sure she gets a hair follicle test. Don't you think she should get a hair follicle test when these drugs were in her system? Because who's going to drug you with that? Nobody's going to roofie you. That's GHB, because she's like, oh, it happens at the Abbey all the time. No, I think you acted like some kind of fool. And you acted like an asshole, and you took did you do the drugs yourself? No doubt in my mind you do meth. No doubt in my fucking mind you do meth. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm trying, and people are yelling at me online saying that I'm being not sensitive and blah blah blah. Because when she said what it was, it made me not fucking believe her. Because when in the fuck are you going to tell me that you got roofied at the Abbey? Somebody put fentanyl and meth in your drink. Your drink. Who wants to roofie you, first of all? And it wasn't even Adderall. It was or something. She took something. And then the lady goes, oh, I heard you were just drunk. People said you were just drunk. She goes, no. And she's suing. I don't know who's suing who, but she said now she can't talk about it because now she's getting questioned because what she says, she had to be drugged by 5 different, what? She said there's a lot of different drugs in her system, she says. And it was from the Abbey. Really, Rinna? People are drugging now with meth and fentanyl. Maybe fentanyl, but for what? when you roofie somebody, isn't their date rape drug? Isn't that supposed to be GHB? So not supposed to be. I'm sure people can roofie somebody with something, but you're not going to knock somebody out with high levels of methamphetamine, like she says. She had high levels of methamphetamine in her system and fentanyl. When do people roofie you with fentanyl, Rinna? Maybe if they thought it was a fucking I'm sorry, you can't even mistake GHB for fentanyl because it's a liquid, right? Am I crazy? Am I making that up? Do I maybe I'm being not sensitive, but I want her to get a fucking hair follicle test, and I want to know how long these drugs were in her system. Because these high levels of methamphetamine, I don't know, man. Yeah, so when you say roofied, right, do you not think of GHB, right? I'm sorry, the date rape drug I thought was roofies, when you get roofied. And the Abbey is supposedly roofies people. I don't know who, where, what, when, where, but there's like, I don't know. We heard that the Abbey roofies people. You get roofied at the Abbey. Okay, maybe for when? For what? I know maybe in times past. Okay. But are they now roofing people? Is this a thing now where people get roofied with fentanyl and methamphetamines? Because tell me one person that says that they got roofied at the Abbey with those drugs in their system. Because if people are claiming they got roofied at the Abbey, I'm sure they got drug tested to make sure. And let me find me somebody that says that it was fentanyl and methamphetamine and whatever else she said was in her fucking system. And again, does she think we're stupid? Does she goddamn think we're stupid? Okay, it can be liquid and powder. Okay, but do you think somebody's roofing people with that? Maybe fentanyl. Yeah, maybe. Maybe if they didn't know it was Lisa Rinna, why would somebody want to? I mean, I get somebody wanting to get her in trouble. Maybe to make her act stupid, but I don't know if they would do it with meth. I don't know if that would be the drug that they would pick. You know what I'm saying? It would kind of be too hard. Like, I'm sure you could do it, but why would you do it? And if you're blaming Abbey and you're saying that the Traitors finale, so that means who's there? It's not just random people. It's people that are allowed in through the people that are there, like through the Traitors that are on the shows, family and friends. So who's roofing you, Lisa? Who's roofing you, Lisa? Right? The Traitors. I mean, was there maybe there was Traitors there? I don't know. Was there podcasters there? Who was there? You know? Sorry, I keep playing with my hair. It my nerves. Who was there? It's just crazy to me. Like it's like, I don't know. And the way, like, so somebody calls her out, like when I saw her say it, I know she claimed it more than once, but I know when I saw her say it, is that what she said? That's the drug she said. And I just couldn't, I was like, are you effing kidding me? And I'm like, this girl, I know people get drugged at the Abbey. She didn't say it was GHB. Like, I don't know. She said roofied. B22. What's that mean? Lisa Rinna needs. I'm confused. She needs what? I might be reading it wrong. 22 forever. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, but I just feel like, I'm sorry that if anybody's getting offended by what I'm saying, if it's illegal party drug, right? And that's usually what people get roofied with, right? Okay, and I know it could cause a fucking and it could kill you. But when she says it, she's like, everybody's like, oh, the lady's like, well, we heard you got it was fucking what's his face, that motherfucker. I can't stand his ass. 20 needs to be 22 forever. No, she needs to stop. She thinks she's 22. She's fucking done. Listen, first of all, her first mistake was to get on fucking the TikTok and go, you motherfuckers, don't call me a fucking housewife. I'm not a fucking This is after Traitors. I'm not a fucking housewife. Bitch, you ain't on Traitors because you were fucking Billy from goddamn, One Life to Live. You're on Traitors because you were a housewife. And nobody gave a fuck about you before that. Nobody knew who the fuck you were. And then after that, nobody gave a fuck about you. So stop acting like you're somebody that nobody knew who you were, Lisa. You would not be on Traitors without being on Housewives first. For 8 years. The only time ever in your goddamn life you were fucking relevant. And then you lied to stay relevant. You tried to lie to stay relevant. So why am I going to believe you now? I mean, hey, maybe you didn't lie about the Kathy thing, but what a snake of you to run your fucking mouth. Like, what kind of fucking snake are you to run your mouth about shit that's personal, about what Kathy's saying and whatever. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the kind of bitch you are. That's why, nobody trusts you, Lisa. That's why I don't trust you now. I think that you're making up a story. I think that you are on, and she didn't say, amphetamines. She literally said methamphetamines. So, and again, you're going to say somebody roofied you with Adderall, Lisa? So if she meant to say that, she definitely didn't fucking say, "Hi, Karmic. How are you?" Thank you. I try. I mean, like, I'm tough love friend here. That's what I'm saying. I am literally tough love friend. I don't fuck like it's not. I don't have time for you to sit there and play games and make accusations on people that you don't like. That's not true, Lisa. Like, unless you can find me somebody else that says they got roofied with fucking fentanyl and methamphetamines. Can I find the clip? Let me just find the clip. I'll find the clip for you of her saying it. And then the lady goes, "Oh, well, oh yeah, it's fucking what's his name?" Well, I was just trying to tell you what his name was. What the fuck's his name? Oh God, what's his name? He's married to Rebecca Romaine Stamos. What's his name? That dude. Oh my God, Jerry O'Connell. It's Jerry O'Connell's podcast or show or news or fucking interview on her. Some lady, I don't know the other lady's name, and the lady's like, "Oh, we heard you're just drunk." I'm like, "Yeah, bitch. Thank you, thank you." Because I mean, and Jerry's like, "Oh wow, oh my God, you got roofied. Oh wow, oh my God, it's the Abbey, yeah. Oh wow, oh my God, they're getting people fentanyl at the Abbey." It's like, shut the fuck up, Jerry. Shut up, Jerry, you dummy. Like, who the fuck told like who? What are you doing here? Like, who lied to you and said we needed to hear from you? She didn't get drugged at the Abbey with fucking fentanyl, and I guess let me move on. I gotta move on from it. It's just dumb. It's just stupid, Lisa. Sorry, Shannon. I had to address it because it's not new. It's not old news. It's like literally, it's right now, and it's like now she's going to shut everybody up about it. Now when she's like thinking, "Oh, yeah, that's stupid of me." What happened that you acted so dumb that you had to make up a story this fucked up? Because the Abbey's probably going to be like, "No, no," they're going to call you out and be like, "No, you're going to fucking act. What are you talking about? Who is?" And it's all your traitor's family, so they must be pissed. Because they're like, "Who are you accusing of drugging you?" Because it's either me or my family, me or my, you know what I mean? They're all going to look at themselves and go, "Who do you mean, me or my family?" Nobody's going to like the fact that you said this. So they're going to probably try to get you to fucking, "What are you talking about, Lisa? You can't just say shit like that and move on from it and make everybody move on because your lawyer said so." What lawyer? Let's talk to him. Where's this fucking dude at? Because I want him to say, why would he take a case unless he's got proof that this happens more than once? Like, are you really going to really push something like this, Lisa? You're really going to push a case like this? Like, you better fucking have proof that this happens more than just what you fucking say. Like, just you, Lisa. You of all people. Somebody wants to roofie fucking you. I would do it to you probably to make you act stupid, but I wouldn't do it. And I wouldn't do it with meth and fentanyl. I wouldn't do something that would kill you. I would probably just do more of the drugs I know you're doing. Probably give you way more of what the drugs you're doing. It would just make you do a little bit more of what you're already doing, you fucking wino. And I'm sure you're on fucking pills too. So you're going to probably the fentanyl. Let's blame the fentanyl probably because you took a Xanax and you acted stupid. So let's blame that on the fentanyl that you got roofied with. And then you're probably yelling and screaming like a maniac. Let's blame that on the meth that was in your system. Because that's any different than you ever fucking acted before. Right? So how is this like, Lisa? Get the fuck out of here, you liar. I'm sure you didn't act any different. They said, "Oh, we heard you were just drunk." Yeah, just the same old Lisa. Nothing fucking new. So why now is it Lisa? "Oh, I'm going to blame it on this. I'm going to blame it on that." Yeah, blame it on a place that has prided themselves in not having that happen any longer. You know what I'm saying, Lisa? Because they've been blamed for it so much. And you got Jerry going, "Oh yeah, the Abbey." I'm pretty sure that they probably tried to put a stop to that shit. And you're like, "Oh, well, and he's like, "Man, what do we have to do? Get something to cover our drinks?" Yeah, most people have things. They do their thing. There is something out there that was invented on Shark Tank for people to cover their drinks. Yes, Jerry, that's what the fuck you do. You don't leave your drink laying around unless you're going to say the bartender fucking roofied you with fentanyl and meth. Please, bitch. I'm sorry. If I'm wrong, I will fucking gladly say if somebody can show me that this is somehow a thing or prove to me this bitch was roofied, that's the only time she had this drug in her system, give me a hair follicle test. Like I said, I'm tough love friend. I don't fuck around, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not like angry. I don't buy it. Anyway, but I do buy the story that Erica told us with Denise. And the fact that I just cannot, I'm so angry with Aaron, that fucking scumbag, that he put her through that as you have your family living in your house, like her Malibu house, which is big enough for her family, her daughters, and her, and that fuck if he wants to come along, and her dogs. But no, you got to move your fucking parents and your loser brother in So then she's got to go buy 3 condos down the street to buy and live in. Why? As you're beating her ass and giving her black eyes. Really? That dude, like, no. And then Erica, like, so I know I skipped over a scene, but like, I, the scene with, okay, let's go first with Roger. Sorry, with Rachel and her family. So she sets up this dinner, really nice dinner for her family. They get on the topic of Roger, her husband. And I guess we all thought they've been separated for like 10 years or something. I don't know what we thought, but apparently that's what she was saying. But they were going back and forth. But he must have done something, which I don't know what is it, when he got caught kissing somebody in Montauk or something. I don't know. He kissed somebody in Montauk, and that's when she realized it was over and you couldn't come back from it. And now her parents hate him, and they lost a son, which I get that because, yeah, that's how it is. You've been together for 20 fucking years. But she looks so hurt, and I feel so bad because, like, I guess he did something where I don't know why he admitted to it. I don't know what kind of relationship they were going back and forth with. I guess they were on a break at this point, but really separated, but not really like filed yet. But this made her file, and she tells the story. And her parents seem cool, I guess. She takes care of them, and it's like they really loved him, and she was really hurt by it. And I guess it was like a year ago to the day that we're sitting watching this be filmed that she found out that he has kissed somebody. I guess this is when he kissed somebody on camera. Is that the girl he's with now? I don't know. I don't know the whole story because I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention to her before this. But this thing that he did, I know it's got to be when because like they talk about Mauricio doing it. But we forget that Kyle's a full-fledged lesbian and Mauricio's confused as fuck going, why am I getting in trouble for being out on camera with people? And this bitch is in love with a fucking woman and not telling anybody. And I look like the dick. And here we are going, but he's a little dirty little scumbag. But we know it's not the same, Kyle. Rachel's like, that's not the same as Mauricio getting caught because Rachel wasn't cheating on him. Okay? Rachel didn't know that they were in the, she wasn't in the know about what they were doing outside of their relationship. And she found out. You know what she did, Kyle? She filed for divorce, bitch. Why aren't you filing for divorce? Is it because of the $70 million? Probably. Because you're going to get in trouble for it one day. Who knows? Maybe no, maybe not. Because the court's over. I don't know why you won't divorce this motherfucker. Just divorce him, Kyle. You even said you feel invisible. You should. Because the fucking, who told you? Allison Mato told you that. Remember your psychic friend that you said she's crazy? We all actually said she was crazy too. But she was right. She was right about you and Mauricio. So, it's not the same. And your marriage that you, and like everybody that's projecting their fucking Bravo failed marriages onto people on their cast members' marriages, let's not do that, Monique. Let's not do that, Kyle. Let's not do that shit. So that scene happens, and then we also have a scene that I forgot about with Bose and her daughter, and I guess, and Keely. I don't know. They're going to San Diego on a family day trip. I don't know. She's driving. I don't know what's happening. But they go on his trip together, which is cool. I like seeing Keely and Bose and her daughter with him, and I like how they have the conversation about the embryos. I know she doesn't want to try it. She told us she'll try one more time, and if it doesn't stick, then that's too much for her. And I think that's a conversation that she needs to tell him. I'm only comfortable doing this one more time. I can only take the heartache one more time. Or let's talk at least after that, and let's think about adopting, which I don't know why they just don't do that. Like I feel like, oh, see, I really lost a lot. I definitely fucking miss a lot of stuff. Okay, yeah. So let me get I don't have to look at my notes anymore. Hi, I'm on the end of Beverly Hills, and how I think I need to know what Amanda does now. I need to know what she did to become rich as fuck, to then make more money a month. I'm sorry. Yes, than her husband makes in a whole year. Right? Is that what it was? You know what I'm saying? She definitely makes more in a month than he makes in a whole year. So we need to know what it was that this business is that she decided that she created, okay, to then start writing fucking, are you going to come up here with me? Of claiming it. Yeah, but what kind, and along with drug violence. Okay, so are people getting drugged with fentanyl and meth? Or is it GHB? I mean, I could see maybe getting drugged, but are they claiming like, so listen, if they're claiming fucking fentanyl and meth, and then I'm all, but I don't know about that, Lisa. So Lisa, Jacqueline, I was just saying here, I'll put the I'll send you the link real quick. I'm so thirsty. George stayed home today. Copy. I was on time today. Messages. I want to talk about Southern Charm too. I want to talk about all the others too. That's why I put that on there. And Summer House. And fucking Summer House. Definitely. Oh my god. Where's your name? Yeah, listen, honey. Yep, there you go. I'm sending you the link. Okay. If you want it. I don't know if you want it or not, but yeah, there he goes. So methamphetamine overdose. Wow. Maybe she got maybe she did say, look, I said if that's a thing, then I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't see. I don't know. I mean, I can see people having like doing it themselves, methamphetamine, but like I'm like assuming getting drugged of it, and then we drugged it, and like, are they overdosing and saying, "Oh, I was drugged," or you know? I know people who just. I know a lot. I mean, I know that it's definitely a big drug that they do there. Look, hey, maybe it's a drug that they do there, and she. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I suggest. Oh god, yeah. It's so, and you know what? It's so good, dude. We need to talk about fucking Sally. I'm losing my mind, dude. I need to talk about Summer House. I need to talk about fucking and Southern Charm. I need to talk about this homie hopper Sally. This fucking jealous weirdo. Fucking entitled fucking weirdo. Like, oh my god. If you're gonna come up here, I'm gonna move on from other. I'm gonna talk a little bit more. I don't really want to talk about like anymore. Crystal 49 salty cues. Oh. Yeah. I don't know. But, yeah, happy Monday. But yeah, I want to talk about Summer House because I can't believe it. I don't know to think about Sierra and I don't know to think about West and the whole Jesse thing. And I need to talk about Craig and I need to talk about Summer House, Southern Charm and Sally, the Tommy hopping weirdo. Because this is wacky the way she's acting. But I don't know if you're coming up or not. But I just feel like, with Lisa Rinna, I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to see how long this drugs within her system. I don't know how long drugs are in her system. It's crazy to me. But yeah, I want to talk about Southern Charm. Yeah, I think it's and Southern. I didn't put Southern Charm in there, but I put Summer House. Did I? I know I did put Southern Charm in there too. On the let me take that down. Hold on. But I'm going to look for a recap of it so I remember because I know I watched both episodes, but I want to make sure I don't forget anything. So I'm going to look for a recap and both of them, unless you might send them to me. Maybe I'm not sure. And yeah, with Beverly Hills. So yeah, so Keely and her daughter and Booze go for a trip to San Diego, and they talk about the, maybe not having another try at it after they do it. He says, if would you leave me if I didn't have any money? Which I don't know why this conversation is relevant, but whatever. And she's like, no, like whatever. I think they're a good family, and I think that I don't think he's going to leave her if he can't have a baby. That's what her fear is, and I get that, but I don't think he's going to leave her. I don't think she has to worry about that. So, okay, I'll start. I'll hop in. Okay. All right, I'll start. Yeah, definitely. Super bright. I'm gonna look for 2 recaps, but I don't know. I think that also with Dorit, now that she has all the no, Catherine's not on the show anymore. So there's a bunch of new people, but they're kind of like they're all cool to me. Like I feel like they're all good. All right, so you have the okay, I can shut that out. Get that out. Did you send me the did you send me any recaps for Southern Charm by any chance? Just checking. I just wanna if I can pull one up. Hold on. Oops, wait, no. Go back. Sorry. Okay. No, Catherine's not on the show anymore. She could go back if she wanted to. I mean, they always say that we will take her back. And I think that like if she's got a really big drinking problem, which I blame fucking Thomas for. I blame Thomas for anything that she has going on because she was so goddamn young when they met, and her whole life was that show, and she did drugs with him. He just happened to like not get in trouble for them. And like he just kept calling her out, and she kept getting in more and more trouble with it, which it sucked for her because I feel bad because I feel like he's the reason that she was on drugs. Because like again, she was like how young? She was really, really young when that show started. And it's like she definitely, didn't have a chance to like raise her kids. He just kept taking them from her, which to me is crazy. And I would be on drugs too. And especially like if you're the one that got me on them, and then you're gonna fucking get me in trouble for them every time I turn around, like but she is also trashing her car and doing things that she shouldn't be doing. Like she definitely shouldn't be out drinking and driving if she does have a drinking problem right now. She definitely shouldn't be drinking and driving. I don't agree with all that, but I mean, instead of like taking her kids from her all this time, I don't know. I know she tried to stay sober. It's hard. But no, but Shep's still on the show. But there's this girl, Molly, and me and Jacqueline want to go to Southern. We want to go to, what's it called? Yeah, he was in cocaine. Exactly. We want to go to Charleston. So we're going to talk about Summer House and Southern Charm. Let me see if I have any recaps. Lisa Rinna says she was roofied, tested positive. All right, see, let me read that real quick. I'm not gonna. This is the same clip already. Yeah, fentanyl. Okay. I don't care about that. All right. And even like Shaw's was good too. So I'm gonna just pull up. Sorry, guys. I think, but next week I think it's gonna be when Kyle finally, Kyle and Drake finally get in an argument, and she finally realizes that like she's not her friend, and she hasn't been her friend this whole time, and she has like the fact that she was like thinking that her and Kyle were actually getting somewhere, and the fact that they got along was crazy. Because I'm like, wait a minute, like didn't Andy just tell us it's going to get much worse, and it does. So it's episode 13. All right, where's a recap of the season? Where's it at? So I have something to like go by. Oh yeah, the Craig and Vinny stuff. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm not gonna be able to take notes, but shit. Yeah, I can. I think. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. I don't know how you usually send them to me this into my Gmail from here, but like I don't know how to do it, and I keep fucking it up. Never mind. Forget it. How do you send it to me? How do you send me this? Fuck it. Is this the right episode anyway? It's episode 13, right? Oh, okay. So yeah, let's just okay. I know, isn't that crazy? It was only 9 episodes. Exactly, 9 episodes. Mimi, are you here? Are you there? Do you hear me? Is there any way you can show me how to do that, or can you send me that from? Can you send me the recaps to my Gmail? I don't know how you do it from Reality T or whatever. I don't know how to do it. I mean, I guess I could talk about the show from here. I don't know. It's hard for me to see that I'm going to see my comments, or who I'm talking to. All right. So first of all, I'll just talk about what I'm talking about with them anyway, because I can't stand Sally. The fact that she is such a hobby hopper, and I keep pointing this out, but the way that she is now going to be mad at Charlie for what? Charlie doesn't owe you anything. Like she said, I don't need to tell you anything. Why are you literally? So all summer, it was Craig in the hot tub. I thought it was Craig, Charlie, Sally, and I think it was Whitner, whatever his name is, whatever. And she thinks that her and Craig are getting, meeting up, or hooking up. But this is after she dated Joe Bradley, Gaston, Andrew. Then she comes on the show wanting to fuck Craig. And literally, it's 2.2 seconds from the time she's literally huffing and puffing and doesn't want to go on this trip with everybody because Craig's going to be there with Charlie and Charlie's in the back seat. The second Vanita, or you find out that Austin's single, you go from almost crying to like jumping for joy like a fucking dog in heat. Cat in heat, I don't know. But that's how you act to Austin from that point on. You are so giddy and happy, and oh my God, how dare anybody question the fact that you want to hook up. You literally pushed him into a room. You basically fucking assaulted him. Like, literally down, dog, down. Like, Craig is right, you're disgusting. And I know what he was saying in the end was mean and all, but like when he was calling her a loser and shit, he's right. How dare her get mad at Charlie for not telling you their business? Why does she owe you that? Why does Charlie owe you an explanation about her and Craig? Especially when you hopped off of Craig's dick right onto Austin's in literally 2 seconds. It wasn't even a second. It was not even 2 seconds. It was, it was like seconds. Not even. The second you found out to him, and like you're crying and you're in the confessional, sad sap about the whole Craig and Charlie thing, telling her that she owes you some kind of explanation if she wants to hook up with him or not. What the fuck? Like, why? So basically, what you were doing to Vanita, now you're doing to Charlie. I'm sorry, what Vanita was doing to you, you're doing to Charlie now. How annoying was it when Vanita was doing it to you? We were like, this girl's annoying. Tell her to stop. And then here you are doing it to fucking Charlie. That part. Okay. So, like, yes, he does. He still has his home decor business, and he's still a lawyer and all that. Yeah. And, and Shep's still single. So, all right, let me see. I'm going to have to just do the minutes from there. I'll talk about that first, then we'll go to Summer House. Yeah. So basically, Shep noticed that Sally's acting in control. He sees it. And every time Craig sees it, it's like she keeps getting involved. And it's like, if you want Austin so bad, why is it, So then Vanita wants Austin to stand up for himself because there's this fight at the dinner table. And it's Craig and Vanita, because Craig doesn't, like Vanita, because Vanita, actually, Craig has done nothing to her, in my opinion. This is annoying. I can't do it this way. I need to be able to send it to my notes. This is annoying. How am I going to do this? You guys might have to give me like a minute. I don't know how else to do that. Hold on, copy. I'm going to bring it over here. But I got to take these out first. Let me take out my Beverly Hills notes. I want to put it in my, I have this teleprompter thing so I can still see what you guys are saying as I'm calling my notes. So, yeah. If you still want to talk about Beverly Hills when you get up here, I will with you. Okay. There. Okay, so that's the beginning. Okay, hold on. That's not working. Never mind. Fuck. How do you do it? How the fuck, my mirror? How do you do this? I don't know how you do it. Oh, man. Fuck. I don't know how to do it. Okay. Fuck. That's copy. No. Let's see. Nope. If it doesn't work this time, I'm just done. Teleprompter. Okay, wait, there we go. Okay. Okay, now you guys give me 2 minutes. Let me just, because I can't chew gum and walk at the same time. So it's going to take me a minute to go back and forth and do this real quick. It's just, trust me, it'll be much easier in your life because I'm not going to be able to follow along my. Okay. Yeah. So like Sally she basically rapes Austin. It's disgusting. It's so weird. Craig calls Vanita a bully, which, I mean, listen, the only thing that Craig did was say he didn't want to be friends with her anymore because she was taking Paige's side in their breakup. She didn't even know them like that. She didn't know their whole relationship like that. And to me, it's like, okay, if you don't like me, then you don't like me. Then, like, that's not even like, we don't have to be friends, but why are you then going to tell everybody I'm such a bad person? And people always want to point out how Craig's just freaks out all the time. He does freak out on Sally, but listen, I'm saying it too. Maybe he shouldn't have been saying all that, but like she's also at the lunch, and like I don't know why she's got to prove to Vanita that she can that she's going to stick up for her, but she should have never got involved with the Craig and Vanita thing because she just sounds stupid. Because all of a sudden now you're going to like go against Craig. You're just doing that because Austin's there now, and you're riding his dick, and it's so fucking weird. It's just weird how you do it, and the kiss is just you basically rape him, and I don't think he takes you seriously. I don't know if he takes her seriously. I don't know what guy would. Like, I don't know how any guy takes her seriously. She has fucked every single one of them. And how can anybody on this fucking trip take her seriously? Oh, fuck, is that not going to work out? And we're supposed to go to Charleston. Damn it, I just fucked that one. We're supposed to go to Charleston. Me and listen, honey, Jacqueline. I don't know who else, though. She's going to drive. I told George already. He said, okay. We have to figure out how much it's going to be. It's not working. This isn't working. It's not working again. It's not working again. Okay. Copy. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, she basically throws him to a bathroom, is what he says. And it's like, are you really going to be that desperate? Now you're on camera acting desperate. Like, ew, you're disgusting. Like, you are a whore. You are a homie hopping whore. You're so desperate. Like, it's the desperation that comes off of you. How is nobody calling you out for this? Molly should. Molly's your friend. Molly should tell you to stop it. That you look pathetic. It's really bad. It's really bad. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know. She's beautiful. She's not an ugly girl. I don't know why Craig and why you have to, if you know that he doesn't want you, I don't know why it matters what happens. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. Like him breaking up with Audrey is like, for you to get that excited about it, it's so fucking weird. Like the fact that you even said that, like you were trying to fuck Craig. I just now remember how like you said that you would fuck Austin 2.2 seconds after him and his girlfriend broke up. But as you're trying to fuck Craig, you're saying that though. And I just realized that. But again, like I said, you are the homie hopping. You're the one that just fucks everybody. We didn't know who you were on Southern Hospitality. And here comes Sally. It's like, right, Sally, right. You know, Joe Bradley's like, this cunt. Because he thought you guys were something, and here you go, fucking hooking up with his friend, which I think was Gustone, maybe. I don't remember now because we didn't care about you then. We didn't really know who you were. You were just a side person. And Joe Bradley was hooking up with this Sally chick that just got a job at Levis Place. And now we realize, oh my God, you're like really like, oh my God, like you were really trying to fuck them all. And I was like wondering why she cheated on Joe Bradley. Because I was like, oh my God, like he's such a good guy. And here she is, like, cheating on him with his friend. Not cheating on him, but like, you know, he thought there was something going on. He never like gives mom's pasta or cooks mom's pasta, remember? And he did. He cooked mom's pasta. Hold on, I'm almost done transferring the notes over. I'm at the fight. I'm at the fight at the table. Oh my God, these are long notes. Sorry, I'm sorry that it's taken. It looks like I'm just, hold on. You'll like it better than I have notes. And I'll give her a minute to come up. All right, paste. I'll just paste them in the notes section. They, you know, StreamYard, so, you know, gives us to us so like kindly for $80 motherfucking dollars a month. I'm sorry, $90 a month. Sorry, $90 a month. StreamYard, yes. And I don't even make hardly enough to pay for all that stuff. So I'm going to take advantage of all this. Oh my God. This is crazy. He loses his mind on Sally in the end. He really does. And it's like, he just tells her to shut the fuck up. He's like, you're a loser. I don't know, man. I don't know what else he says, but I'm sure he'll tell me right now in these notes right here. Craig, okay, before they leave, okay. This is when Craig goes from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde. I don't know if I get to see. I mean, he gets tired of fucking putting up with people like they're not minding their own business. And I get it, Craig. So maybe he shouldn't just express it. And I don't know if somebody sticks up for him in this moment, but the fact that he loses his mind, like he says, you ain't shit or something. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, peace. I'm not gonna do this for Summer House. I'm gonna have to go by memory for that one. Which I know is like Sierra. The biggest thing is Sierra trying to hook up with. I don't know if Sierra's gonna hook up with Jesse, but Jesse asks fucking permission of West to hook up with Sierra. I'm like, no, don't. Why are you saying that out loud? Like, I don't know what's going on with them. But what are you guys saying in the comments? I know, Craig's loser. Are you coming up or not? Because I'm going to start talking about it. Oh my God, Jen, thank you. Oh, thank you. Nobody ever gives me them. All right. So I sent you the okay, thank you. So I sent you the link. But so I am going to start talking about it because now I can go through the notes. Wait for you to come up. But so Summer House or Summer House, Southern Charm. So they go to, okay, for the cast trip, they're in Mexico. That's what it is, the cast trip, which is amazing. And Sally finds out. So this is when Sally finds out that she's flirting up a storm with Austin, and she basically during Shep's like dinner game, Vanita wants Austin to stand up for himself, like, and that's when Craig freaks the fuck out, and basically he lashes out on Vanita and says she doesn't exist in his world, which is true, and it was all because of like this, because she took Paige's side, right? So finally, like Craig and Vanita, they continue to fight. Austin and Sally, they make out this fucking episode, and they make out, and it's like it's because she corners him into a bathroom or something like that. But the fact that like on Watch What Happens Live, that's what it all goes back to. So all Craig ever did was say that like that you didn't want to be my friend. You didn't want to take my side. And you don't, why would I want to be your friend? Right. But I don't know why she wanted Austin to stick up for her more in this minute. I don't know. Like, I guess Austin, he regrets not sticking up for Vanita. Where Whitner, whatever his name is, he kind of sticks up for her. We talked about this last week. But like Austin definitely didn't have her back, and she was kind of having his back. And it's always when it comes to Craig. It's like because Craig turns into Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, so they say. Whitmer says he sees both sides. Like I see both sides too. I gotta do my smoke real quick. I see both sides too. But he says that Vanita should be less provocative. Again, she should kind of mind, like, not just the fact that she's so mad at Craig for that. Of course, he's not going to want to be your friend when you don't take his side or understand their relationship. But anyway, Shep's mad because this is supposed to be a healing trip and a healing journey for everybody, and it doesn't seem like anybody's healing in the moment. Definitely not Craig because he's drinking again. But so they after this whole dinner, she's like trying to flirt with Craig the whole time. Flirt with Austin the whole time. They get up and they walk away, and they're going, I guess, back to their rooms or whatever. But he's like, I lost my appetite, and Molly's like, I'm tired. And Molly is not sticking up for Sally. Molly's not on Sally's side. Molly's the girl that we want to become friends with. So when we go to Charleston, we have somebody to hang out with. That'll give us the in, maybe. Because my whole thing, as much as I can't stand Craig, I want to hang out with Craig and Austin. We got to make them our friends. But Sally tries to rape Austin. She pushes him into a bathroom, shuts the door behind him, and he's like, no, or something. And she's like, no. She basically is like, what do you mean? Acted like he's supposed to know that that's what you're like throwing him into the bathroom for. And you hear them kissing. And I guess they don't come home until 4 a.m. But she's rooming with Charlie. And she wakes up and she's like, I don't know if she tells Charlie about the kiss, or Charlie's like, what happened with you and Austin? And she's like, oh, we kissed, but I think they made out more than that. They probably had sex, right? And she's like, yeah, and I can't wait to do it more. And like she's just like, she's grinning from ear to ear. This girl is literally is disgusting. I don't know what she's so like her self-worth, her fun depends on whether she's got a guy there, a boyfriend, because it doesn't matter. It didn't matter who it was. If it was going to be Austin or Craig, either one, she'd be just as giddy and she'd be doing the same shit with. So the next day, they're getting up, and some of them are going to go ATVing, and the other rest of them are going surfing. So the only people that go ATVing, right, is like Charlie and I think Vanita or Austin Rodrigo or something like that. I don't know. But Vanita decides to go surfing. But she decides, basically, Vanita tells Sally that Charlie and Craig hooked up and that she doesn't want her to tell her. Like, she's like, she just doesn't want to tell you. And she's like, oh my God. And she gets mad at Charlie for not telling her. And that's not a real friend. Why does she owe you an explanation again about Craig? Why does she owe you an explanation? It doesn't make any sense. Like, Whitney's like horrified by like all of this. Whitney's like, Whitney, he's supposed to not, I don't know why Whitney's even there besides the fact that he's the producer of the show, but he doesn't like to go outside and do anything. But Austin is just as flirty with Sally. I don't know what really makes, they're talking about like having OBGYN flirting and talking about weird shit. But Molly goes surfing. She's part of the crew that goes surfing. And Vina goes surfing too, but she literally, Vanita doesn't want to go anywhere that Craig's at. Well, it doesn't really matter, Vanita. Get over it. You're on a trip with a bunch of people that are going to be around Craig. Go the fuck home then. But Molly learns how to surf. She's a natural as usual because she's Jewel in a past life. Shannon, this chick she sings really good. She does bar music, but she's just like Jewel. She sings like Jewel, looks like Jewel, has that same vibe as Jewel. She's amazing, and I can't wait to be her friend. But yeah, I just feel like I need to talk about Sally. I need Jacqueline to get up here. I mean, because I can't really I'm watching the episode, but all I can think about is how desperate she is. And how she's just like telling people to, not what they can do in their relationships. Who are you to dictate anything? Like you're not to dictate anything. And I think that Vanita's hooking up with our hot Carl. If that's the case, then I can stick with Vanita. But other than that, she needs to mind her business. She needs to stop being mad at Craig because he didn't want to be your friend. Who cares? It doesn't matter anymore. And if he argues with you and says, this is why I don't want to be friends with you, then take it. Just understand that, Oh, yeah, I don't know where Kathy is. Okay. I sent the link out to everybody for the show, but I feel like, I don't understand why it's Sally is so desperate. Like I said, she's beautiful. She's not ugly. She's got the money. Obviously I think she's some kind of professional something. She's into medicine. Who? She like the whole thing with Craig too. She got those freaking chickens because he had chickens, and then she was going to fucking literally give them up. Why are you investing in animals and then not taking that makes me mad because I'm Snow White, Who Molly maybe? I don't know. Is she a doctor? Oh, yeah, she's something. If some kind of yeah, you're right. She is some kind of medicine or something. You're right. But she doesn't do it now, but she's so smart. That's another thing. She's smart. I think she was married before too. And I don't know what happened to her husband, but remember she get her boobs done? Is she the one who got her boobs done because her husband left her and the girl that he left her for had bigger boobs or something? Or fake boobs, and then she got fake boobs. I don't know. Something along the lines that kind of weird story like that. I get the hair in my face. But it's I don't know. And I'm why at every move she makes is I couldn't believe the transition of her in the car driving when she found out that Austin was single and when she went from literally crying about Craig. That's what it is. It's staticky. Crying about Craig. And it's why are you crying about Craig? It's not gonna happen. He fucking told you. And then here you are, you got this girl right here feeling all bad because she wants to hook up with him. And then hiding it from you and then getting mad at her because she's hiding it from you. Because you're weird. You're just a fucking weirdo. And Craig's right. You're desperate. And what he's saying is what we're all thinking. So anybody that's they're all gonna get mad at Craig for saying how he says it. But we're all thinking the same thing. We're all thinking the same thing. So you look like a loser. You sound like a loser. And the fact that you're getting mad at Charlie is crazy. And I know what Jacqueline thinks about it. I know she's going to disagree with me on everything, except for probably Sally. And the fact that we both love Molly to death, and Molly's going to be our best friend. We're going to be best friends with Molly, and she's going to introduce us to the whole, Southern Charm crew, because we're going to hang out with them. But if Molly's singing, that'd be cool if we could find a place that she's singing at that, that'd be fun. I'm coming. I hope you're coming up. And then you got to remind me, I know what happened on Summer House, but I need to know what you think about. What do you guys think about Sierra and Jesse and West? And do you think that her and Jesse should hang out, hook up? Or do you think that I think her and West need to get back together. If West really doesn't want to be with her, right? If he doesn't want to be with her, but he's trying to If he was going to be in a relationship, it would be her. So she's not supposed to really wait for him, right? And if Jesse wants to be in a relationship, then I think that, like, why not hook up with Jesse? But do you guys think it's fucked up? I call that homie hopping, but not really. You know what I mean? So let's see. I know I'm going back and forth, but I suppose I'm just waiting for her. Yeah, she's like Patty McPowderson. Like, and then that's literally, I'm reading from Reality Blurb's actual recap. She's Patty McPowderson over Charlie not telling her about the kiss. Okay, you know, Craig does not have to tell you his business. He doesn't want to date you. And again, it says she beams from ear to ear about dating Austin. Now, like, oh, because of the body shot of her body. Hi.
Hi, I'm going to disagree with everything that you're saying.
Okay, you have the stage. Go ahead. I've been talking for way too long.
No, I honestly don't even know what we're talking about. I was too busy putting in my contacts and
Oh, you
yelling
weren't
at
listening?
no, I was listening and
Oh,
yelling at you defending Craig.
okay. Go ahead. So go ahead. Defend. Go ahead. Undefend Craig.
Undefend Craig. How
Yeah.
could anyone defend Craig? I have no idea.
You defend Sally?
I don't defend Sally. Well,
Well, you are
I
if you're not defending Craig.
no, I mean
Mm. Are
to
they both?
I could not like either one of them.
Well, true. True.
I'm defending Sally when Craig was telling her to shut the F up and standing up in the van and freaking out on her for no reason because he was so drunk and belligerent. He did not understand what she was saying. She was joking around with him and he heard like something like I'm fucked up or something or I'm
Yeah.
crazy something. I think he said he heard the word crazy and he was like, if you call me crazy again, I'm like, she wasn't calling you crazy. She said that your hair looked crazy, you fucking crazy person.
Mm.
Like, he is out of control. I need someone to get on that cast that is not afraid to put him in his place because that entire cast is afraid of Craig. And we
See?
really need someone on that cast that's going to tell him to sit down and shut the fuck up.
Oh my God. Well, you can tell him when we go down to see him.
I will tell him because honestly, you're not that good looking, you're not that smart, you're not that funny, and for you to be acting a fool, you're just embarrassing yourself. He needs to not drink because he to me is just like Kyle Cook. The two of
Yeah.
them are the same exact person. They need to take a break from drinking because the two of them are like
They don't
out
remember
of
anything.
control.
Yeah.
I do think Sally's a homie hopper. I agree with you on that.
It's the worst. I think she's the worst I've ever seen.
I think that she has some serious self-esteem issues, and I don't know where that stems from
Yeah.
because,
Yeah.
like we've said a million times, she has so many great qualities going for her,
Yeah, all of them. She's got everything going for her.
but there's
No,
something that's missing in
no,
her like mental that's like, I don't
something.
know, she does not see her worth, and
No.
like she's making herself look so pathetic and desperate for
Yeah.
someone that doesn't need to be pathetic and desperate.
Exactly. You don't need to act so like excited that, like, the fact that you went from pouting about Craig to like jumping for joy over Austin. It's like this. It was so fucking bad.
I
It was
love
so bad.
I love I'm really liking Austin this season, but I
Yeah.
think that he is being a big pussy and he
Right.
needs to not only stick up for himself, he needs to stick up for his friends. He needs to stick up against Craig because nobody can do it, which is crazy to me because I'm shocked that not even Shep is putting him in his place.
I think he tries to at the end when we just saw the end of the episode when he was yelling at Sally, going, "You fucking loser! You get the fuck out of here!" Like, he's saying the things that I'm thinking. You know, she is.
Mm,
She mind your business. Like, she just the fact. Why does she get to tell Charlie, or why does she get to dictate what Charlie fucking? You know, she doesn't need to tell her that. Why are you mad at her for not telling you? It's not your business.
See, and I will argue against that because Charlie and Sally are best friends.
No, they're not.
Charlie,
Just like her and Vanita were best friends.
no, Charlie and Sally actually are best friends. They've posted pictures from like
Her and
over
Vanita.
10 years ago.
So did her and Vanita. You
No,
know,
her and Vanita are Southern Charm friends. They became friends because of the show.
and
They
they
were
were
not
where's
friends.
she been on all this time then, I guess. I don't know. But still, he doesn't want you. You're fine. You're on Austin's dick already. Why the fuck do you care? Why do you want to know when she kisses him?
I'm
She,
telling you right now,
you know,
if I had a crush on a guy and I was all
she doesn't have a
butthurt,
crush on him. She doesn't have a crush on him.
no, no,
Remember?
no, let me finish. She did have a crush on Craig, did she
Well,
not?
Austin became single. Till he
What'd you
didn't want
say?
to know her. Till his
What'd you
best
say?
friend became single. There's no way she actually gave a fuck about Craig if she could fucking go for Austin 2 seconds later. So I don't buy you had a crush on Craig. You're just that. You're doing it
Regardless,
for
if
clout.
m- if
She has
my
no
best
feelings for
if
him.
my best friend didn't give a shit about my feelings and went for someone
Right.
that that would piss me off too. Like
I wouldn't
to
care if I would have fucked his best friend 2 minutes later. So, but she's
chick,
got to be his best friend now.
chicks before dicks. Chicks before dicks. I'm gonna choose my best friend before some douchebag that is also
She picks Austin. She chooses Austin now. She
she
chooses
chose Austin.
his best
She
friend.
only chose Austin because Craig didn't want her.
Exactly. So why does she give a fuck what Charlie does with Craig after that? You're now
Because
fucking Craig's best friend. So why the fuck do you care where his dick goes or his tongue goes? If he's
because
allowed
his
to
dick
fuck his best friend.
because
And
his dick could potentially be going in her best friend.
so what? So is his. So was his best friend's dick going inside her. So, you know what I mean? Along with every other dick that goes inside of her on Southern Charm, Southern Hospitality. She's so fucked. I don't get it. Like the fact that she makes her whole storyline this. She doesn't have to act as desperate as she is. She could just, act like she still cares about. I don't know. Slowly move into the fucking like. Why do these girls go from their fucking friends? Like, why is she doing it? She's pulling worse than. I mean, Taylor was bad, but this is like on a next level. This is next level weird. Like it was 3 dudes from Southern Hospitality, right? To this guy, to these two, and this whole
Wait,
time I wanted her. What do you mean? Wait, what?
no, but I'm not defending. I don't think I'm
Weird.
not defending Sally. Like
I
I
don't think
don't.
it's feelings for Craig. How could she? She just hops on whoever's dick's available. Craig's was just happened to be the available dick at the time. Think about it. Austin's wasn't. So it's like, oh, whatever one's single, that's whose dick she's on.
Regardless of if she was interfering between Craig and Charlie,
Okay.
Craig has no right to speak to her the way
Okay.
that he spoke to her. I'm
Okay.
sorry. The way he spoke to her, the way he spoke to Vanita. Like, what kind of Southern gentleman are you?
When you stop minding your fucking business, like start minding your business then. Both of them. Mind your fucking business for once. Like if nobody else is telling them, maybe the guy shouldn't be the one telling them, the girl should be saying it, but they're just saying what everybody else is thinking. Honestly, he's just saying what everybody else is thinking. Right, it's like maybe he's the wrong one to say it.
You don't have to say everything that everyone is thinking out loud.
I agree. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. I get it.
I'm not even arguing with you that he shouldn't have said that. It's the way in which he said it and the tone in which he said it.
You're right.
You don't stand up in a van and scream in a woman's face. I'm sorry, you just don't.
I know.
Like,
it is pretty bad. I know.
I'm surprised that Austin didn't sit down and push him down because like he literally was standing over Sally screaming in her face. Like that's crazy.
And like, listen, I was on Sally's side at first with the Charlie and Craig thing until she fucking did the shit with Austin. So it was like, I was like, wow, wait a minute. Now who cares at this? Like, I didn't care about it after that. That's when I stopped taking her seriously because I realized, Jesus Christ, this bitch hops on every fucking dick that's available. Think about it. So I
also don't think that Sally is saying anything that's not truthful about Craig.
She's the wrong one should be saying it right now.
I mean, all the things that have been getting back to Charlie that Craig quote unquote said, there's video, like we watched him on camera say those things. So like
his friends should say it to him. Like maybe his friends should do the tough love stuff, not you, bitch. Wrong one. You know what I mean?
I don't like
her or Vanita. Vanita made it quite clear that she's not on Craig's side.
Okay, and I have to say something about that because this is really pissing me off.
Okay.
She did make it very clear that she was Team Paige. That was last year. I
Okay.
will say in the last couple episodes, she has done nothing to Craig, to his face. She showed up he was nice enough to invite her to
Yeah.
his pool party. She
Yeah.
went, she brought a gift, she brought towels, she
Yeah.
gave him a hug, hello. She was very nice to him. Even
Yeah.
on the vacation, she has not said one nasty thing to him. She has not been mean to him. They're like existing together. So the fact that at the table, when she did not even mention Craig's name, yes, everybody knows that she was
Yes.
insinuating that it was
He did
Craig.
also stick up for himself, right? That whole thing.
She never said Craig's name. She insinuated it, and all of a sudden he lost his fucking shit and was like, "Shut the fuck up!" Blah blah blah. Like you don't talk to a woman like that. Two, she has been nothing but nice to you the last couple episodes. There's no reason for him to go so buck wild just because she's Team Paige.
I mean,
And
don't you find it weird?
not for nothing, I don't blame her because I'd be Team Paige too.
Right. Well, yeah, I know, but don't you find it weird that nobody's actually saying anything to defend her because maybe they don't agree with her?
No, they're not saying anything to defend her because they're all afraid of fucking Craig. And I think it's absolutely disgusting.
I don't think anybody's afraid of Craig. Why did we be afraid of him?
They all admitted they were afraid of Craig when Andy asked them at the reunion last year, who here is afraid of Craig? Every single person in that room raised their hand.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't push his boundaries. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want him to lash out, you're so afraid of him, don't say shit that's going to fucking trigger him. I don't know. I'm just saying it's not right. I do agree. He shouldn't be. He's the wrong one that should be yelling at them. And
he shouldn't lash out. Why doesn't he work on his anger issues?
Well,
why should I have to tiptoe and not say certain things because I'm afraid that this guy's gonna freak the fuck out?
Because every time you turn around, Sally's fucking saying some shit about him and fucking Charlie every fucking time.
What is she saying?
She's fucking saying something to Charlie or making Charlie doubt something. Or
what is she saying now? What is she saying? All she's saying are the things that Craig has said.
What? She's saying, oh, he's not going to care about you. You'll see. He's not going to, like, it's Sally sitting there saying shit to Charlie. And Charlie's like, I don't know. But, like, fucking to sit there and say that he's not going to care about you. I don't know. Whatever Sally's doing when she's hopping on fucking Austin's dick. Like, every time, and it's true. Like, then you have to tell me when you hook up with him. Or or now first you have to tell me when you're going to date him, and then this is exactly what it is, and this is what he's talking about. So you have to make her feel like she has to tell you when they date, she has to tell you when they hang out, she has to tell you when they fuck, when he says his dick in my mouth, his lip, his tongue in my mouth. You want to know everything. Like it's like, and then you're mad at me because I don't want to tell you because I realize I'm not going to take you seriously because of how fucking quick you hopped on his best friend's dick. Like not even a second. It was less than a second. From pouting about Craig to finding out Austin single, right? Like that. It was literally not less than a second. How the fuck would you take her seriously after that? And like, yeah, maybe Craig's not the one that should be saying it, calling her a loser. That's a fucking loser that she is. But you're a loser. And no wonder Charlie doesn't take you seriously. Just on fucking like on like Beverly Hills. That's why Jennifer Tilly doesn't take Sutton seriously.
I do not like Charlie. I do not like Charlie. And I honestly think that a lot of this is Charlie's fault because she should just put her fucking foot down and stop being a fucking baby and tell Sally, listen, I really like him. I don't want to tell you whether I hook up with him or not.
She did.
She danced around it. She did her little Charlie like
because it's almost like your friend's pouting about this shit, pouting about a guy that like it doesn't fucking want her. That you want to hook up with. Like it's annoying.
I'm sorry, I would be the same way. I really would. If I liked a guy, I'd be a little butthurt.
She doesn't like him. She doesn't care.
She did like him, and I would be butthurt too if I liked a guy, he didn't like me, and then he went for my best friend.
What are the chances that she likes both him and Craig? Her, Austin, and Craig, that's it. Like, what are the chances that she really likes every one of these dudes?
I honestly think that she does like them all the same, and she's honestly going to hop on whichever one gives in to her first.
But nobody's giving in to her. She's going
because she's looking for one storyline. She's looking for that. She's looking for that Paige Craig storyline where she could have a Bravo boyfriend.
Right. Good for you, but we see right through it. The way you hopped on his dick, Austin was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's weird. Oh, God, it's so weird. That is so desperate for us to even have to hear it." What
I absolutely hated was the scene when they were surfing on the beach and Molly, who obviously, I love Molly, Team Molly.
Yes,
and I think that She's the most sensible one out of all of
Yeah.
them. And when they're sitting on the beach and it's Molly, Charlie, and Vanita, and Molly was the one that was saying to Charlie, like something along the lines of, you don't think the way he spoke to Vanita was like
Right.
disgusting?
She
And
said
Charlie, what was that?
she said she agreed, right?
Not really. Her
No.
her response was, I'm not his mouthpiece. Like I don't speak for him. So that's just to me that was like that put a very bad taste in my mouth with Charlie because you are making excuses for his shitty behavior. And like the fact that you don't see something wrong with him screaming at a fucking woman at a dinner table.
She didn't
I'm
say that.
sorry.
She didn't say
What'd you
she didn't
say?
see anything wrong with it. She just said, She just said, I'm not gonna be
She
like,
was making excuses. She was saying, I'm not his mouthpiece.
not
I
right
have
now.
no control over what he says.
Because right now she's not. They're not even in a relationship. They barely
But
talk.
that's pretty much defending him in the situation. You're not speaking against him. You're saying, I'm not him. I have no control over what he says. You're not saying it's wrong.
I mean, she did say
Mm,
it's wrong. She just said, I'm not calling him out for it.
I
Everybody calls him out for it. Nothing changes, Shannon. So it's like, why bother? Why? And then why people that he doesn't really give a fuck about, and he doesn't care about you. Why you push his buttons?
Do you
You
know who
know,
I think needs to say something to him?
huh?
You know who I
What?
think needs to say something to him?
Yep.
Whitney. I think that
Yeah,
Whitney,
right.
who's in charge of the show, should
Yeah,
sit him down and be like, listen, Craig,
I agree. I
like
agree with
you
you.
are team too much right now. You are doing
Right.
way too much. The way you're speaking to women is not a good look for you.
Right.
It's not gonna fare in your favor. It's not because the way he speaks to women, I'm sorry, is disgusting. It really is. Like you can't
I
say like,
get it. Listen, I
oh,
get it. I get it.
he's
Like
so
he's
cute.
I
He's
know.
such a nice
I agree.
guy.
He's got something going that he needs to fix. Like I agree. He should keep his. You're right. He should really keep what the way. I mean, because he's really angry and he's like,
It's
and I
no,
get
I'm
it. What
telling
he said.
you.
It's not that like he's saying. Listen, I'm agreeing with what he says, but I agree that he's the one. Not he should not be saying it. He should keep it to himself. Whether I agree with him or not, he should not be saying it, and he shouldn't be yelling at any of them like
And
that.
what I think is that he should not be drinking because I feel
Right.
that when he drinks, he turns into like crazy
Right.
Craig. Like it's not a good look.
Right.
It's not cute. Like I feel like when he's at home
It's like
at
you're
his
seriously trying to fuck
what'd you,
every single guy around them now. Sorry. Go ahead.
what'd you say?
My sister says, my sister is saying, I'm sorry, my sister's like, Charlie is wrong. I listen, fine, but you can't take her seriously when you realize that she's trying to fuck every other dude. It's just, I don't know.
Wait, who said that?
My
Is that
sister.
your sister on my side?
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
My sister does not tell me if I'm right. Like if she's agrees, she'll disagree with me. Like that's why I like my sister. Like she's the one that tells you like if you like it. Like if I need her to tell me like, about my outfit or whatever, she'll tell me the truth. Like I can count on her to tell me the truth, you know. And if I'm wrong, I need her to tell me I'm wrong, you know. Or I see other people's side of it. I get it. I get it. You can look at it like I guess like if you just hear it on the outside, yes. But like if you start to realize her pattern, that's where I'm like I just fucking know too much about her. I guess. I just feel like she's just, I don't know. I wish she would just, I don't know why she has to even act, even if you are that desperate. I get it. I was desperate too. Dude, I was a fucking, any dude. I would have married anybody. Think about it. Like, that's why I was too. But dude, like, she acts it too fucking much, dude. Too much. Oh, thanks, Robert. Like, she just acts too much. Like, and I don't get it. Why does she not realize it? Like, I wish, I don't know. Maybe she'll somehow hear this. But if we go to Charleston, we have to find her and tell her. You know what?
Austin is such a puss. I can't even take it.
Who, Craig?
Austin is like
Oh, stop. Leave him
I
alone.
can't. Like I love Austin and
Why?
he might be my favorite because he is just like because
Oh,
in confessionals he has no problem
I
talking about
know. I know.
Craig and how wrong he is. And then when he gets in front of him, he like cowers. Like he's just like
No,
like he's afraid of him. That's exactly what it is. He's afraid of him.
Molly's the only one that'll sit there and tell somebody if to their face if how she feels like if they're wrong. Like Molly will sit there like she told Sally a couple times like
But
don't talk about my
if you
fucking
know
vagina.
if you notice though, at that dinner when he was yelling at Vanita, not one person aside from Sally, who barely said anything, nobody stuck up for Vanita. But then when he was yelling at Sally at the end of the episode, everybody stuck up for Sally. So
I
I
bet
don't
he was
know.
saying because what he was saying to Sally is way worse. He called her fucking loser. Like I don't know.
Loser,
I
but
forget.
like
Yeah, like I could play it back, but I kind of forget. I kind of was like, whoa.
I mean, yeah, he called her a loser, but I feel like
I think he says way
told-
worse though.
I feel like the vitriol in his voice when he spoke to
Yes,
Vanita was like
and, like,
really
yes, kind of like Lisa Barlow's hot mic moment, don't you think?
no.
Yes, the vitriol in her voice.
Absolutely not.
Yes. It wasn't what
Absolutely
she
not.
said, it's how she said it. Yes, and that's always what I said about
Lisa's hot mic moment was not in front of the person she was talking about.
I love
This
you.
was in front of the person
Oh,
saying, "Shut the fuck up."
I know, but you're like, my best friend's a fucking whore. She fucked all of New York. Her husband's a poser. Her family's a bunch of fucking posers. He's a job every 5 fucking minutes. I could tell you the whole thing. I love you,
Yeah,
Lisa.
that was
I
not in
love
front
you.
of anyone. That was a hot mic
Here's
moment. She was
everybody.
pissed.
The
She
whole
was pissed.
world.
She was pissed
The
off at her
whole
best
world.
friend. Totally different scenarios.
She knew we were listening, but I'm on her side. I agree with her now. I hate Meredith now, Lisa. I'm on your side. I'm now team Shaw. I'm team Lisa. I am team Teresa. Kind of. I'm team whatever we're doing here. Erica.
Your team, Craig, clearly.
Craig, clearly all the time. Craig does go wrong in my eyes. Listen, I will give him one more chance. He's got one more fucking chance to fucking turn into, because then I'm going to Sandoval him, because Sandoval has hurt me for the last time. Okay, I am so disappointed in him. Ask my sister. Shannon's here, right? Shannon knows my obsession with Sandoval. I thought he could do no wrong. Jax was the piece of shit scumbag that I swear I want to punch him in the face for that stupid fucking video. I finally found it. Yes, I'm blocked. Of course I'm blocked. You know why I'm blocked? Because I will tell you that he's a fake and fucking poser, and that no company is fucking sponsoring him. Shut the weirdo.
You want to know who I might be meeting tomorrow?
No, bitch. Where did you go? Where are you going that you didn't invite me to?
Well, first of all, it's way too far away from you.
Where is it?
And
How do you know?
it's like 5 minutes from my house.
Where?
Apparently,
This is gonna piss me off.
apparently there is a
You know,
bar.
I don't want to come to Rhode Island, Long Island, wherever the fuck you are.
I'm in Long Island, not
Long
Rhode Island. Very different.
You know, I'm not going to come to. How do you know I don't want to come to fucking Rhode Island or Long Island, wherever? But go ahead, tell me who you're going to meet without me again.
So apparently, every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock at a bar that's like literally like 10 minutes from my house,
Hey, Ronnie.
they're doing summer house watch parties. And last Tuesday, Kyle and Carl showed up.
You fucking bitch.
And tomorrow is going to be. I mean, it's not.
I am coming.
Who? Excited. Tomorrow is going to be KJ from Summer House.
Ah!
So I am trying to convince my sister to go with me.
Just KJ?
KJ is the new guy on Summer House, the good-looking one.
Is it just KJ tomorrow night, though? No Carl, no Kyle?
It says just KJ, but it's like underneath it says you never know who's going to stop by. So like,
I need to see Carl. I need to meet Carl. You don't understand. How do you know I would not want to come up there tomorrow night? I would definitely.
The reason why I was thinking that I want to go tomorrow is because I figure like KJ is not like super popular yet. So I feel like it's not going to be like last Tuesday, I'm sure was packed crowded because it was Carl and Kyle. But I feel like most people would see this advertisement and like if they don't know Summer House, they're going to be like, who's this guy, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like there's not going to be that many people there, which would give me more of a chance to like talk to him, you know?
Right.
So I think I want to go with my sister tomorrow just to scope out like what it's like because they're doing this every Tuesday.
Okay.
So I'm going to scope it out tomorrow, see like what the situation's like. And then hopefully next Tuesday, I can go back again and hopefully it'll be like, I don't know. I really want to meet Lindsay because she's one of the people I've never met and I would love to meet her.
I want to meet Kyle. I want to meet Amanda. I want to meet Amanda and Sarah. I want to meet Sarah so bad and West.
Well, so I told you. Oh, West is someone I would. Well, that's the other reason I was like, ooh, I'm like KJ's really good friends with West. Maybe he'll like show up tomorrow. You know,
I think West would be with him. That'd be amazing if West was with him.
But my thing is they only showed a picture of KJ where last week they showed Carl and Kyle. So I'm like, I don't know if anyone else is going to show up. Yeah. But then I'm thinking like, why would KJ go by himself? Like, I feel like he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't West be with him?
Yeah, West would definitely, I think, would be with him because they're always together. I think in the city, and he's the whole reason he moved here. You know.
Well I'm gonna check it out tomorrow and hope that
Dude, I will come up there. Like it's not that far. Like I could make it up there.
Like, it's pretty fucking far.
I mean, you think it? I mean, like an hour, not even. But
I don't even know.
then I will come up there then.
But yeah, that's who I am probably, hopefully, going to meet tomorrow.
Yeah.
But
Is tonight the night that Ronnie and Ben are on Facebook or on YouTube? Is that tonight?
they do it every other Monday.
Yeah.
I think they did. Not sure if they did it last Sunday. I think they did. This
We
might
should.
be their off week, but
Wow.
they just had their Watch What Crappens like award show this
Oh
past
yeah.
Friday.
Oh.
And they switch it because sometimes it's in New York, but this time it was in California. But apparently you can stream it if you like pay for like the show or whatever, which I might do because it looked like a really good show. I've been seeing like some clips.
Yeah.
And I know that they had the cast of the new Vanderpump.
Oh wow. I stopped watching it. Oh my god.
Did you?
Yes, I don't know why. Well, I stopped not so much. I mean, I haven't watched it since it was when they were talking about the two brothers or cousins being.
That's so funny.
You know.
I
don't know.
It's okay. I mean, I like it. I finished it. I watched it. I'm gonna continue watching it. They got season 2 already.
Good.
So good. I'm really disappointed.
Show. I think I don't know why. Like I probably should. I was not for any other reason. I thought it was good. Like I'm not nothing against it. Like I thought it was amazing. They did such a good job for not being a like season cast. You know what I mean? Like
it's good. I mean, it'll never compare to the original Vanderpump Rules. Like it just won't.
Right.
So,
but I mean, for Southern Charm still going strong. Like, I mean,
and not for nothing. Like, there's never going to be another show like Vanderpump Rules because that was it was so organic and like, you know, all of those people, you know, moved to California together and like were friends for like over 10 years. You can't just put a group of people like Housewives of New York and expect them all to be friends and have like this deep history when none of them know each other, you know?
Exactly. It's like the Peach Pit. You can't remake. It's like the Jersey Shore. You can't remake that. They tried 3 or 4 times. It doesn't work, and they're still going strong like that.
Which is also why they're making all of these spin-off shows because Bravo knows that like we're not invested in new people. Like we want to know what happens. We don't care. We're going to be following Kyle Cook until he's 75 years old. Like, you know, like we want to know what happens to these people.
That they're doing that because it made sense to me. I was saying this since last season. They need to move on to a family version of Summer House because that's what they did with you know Jersey Shore. But then they all broke up. But in the city is perfect, you know, for Lindsay, Paige, Kyle. Or I don't know.
You want to hear something crazy about Southern Charm?
Yeah.
So like I think
like I don't miss
in the episode where Molly was singing for her like gig.
Yeah.
Do you know her boyfriend was in the background?
No, who's her boyfriend?
It's not the person that wrote the song. It's the person that was the guy that was standing behind him, I believe, playing a guitar or something.
Oh my God. Okay. So that's okay. Who is he though?
He's not very good looking.
I don't know. Who cares though? You know, Molly's fucking at me. We got to make her our best friend. Okay. Remember?
Yeah, but I feel like, I mean, I don't know him, but
I know, but
I feel like she could do better. Like he looks a lot older. Like I think they share like a love of music.
I mean, Jewel's still here, but like she is Jewel. She does her face, even the guy she's with. You know what I mean? Jewel wasn't with anybody cute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, she's definitely Jewel. I used to be obsessed with Jewel.
So did I. I was listening to her music the other day. I get nostalgic with it because it reminds me of like a lot of like back in the day.
I used to do her songs for karaoke. Those were my karaoke jams. I would always pick a Jewel song.
How are we gonna? We got my husband said I can go. So we got to figure out now. We got to start figuring out when we're gonna go and how much it's gonna be. Because I told you I would pay for the place if you drive. I'll give you gas money. You know.
I love driving.
Good. Because I hate flying, and I'm so excited because I had never been to. But we have time to make them our best friends. So everybody, don't laugh at us. I don't care. I need to make, as much as I can't stand Craig, I need to meet Craig because I've been a Craig fan my whole life. It's like I'd meet Sandoval if he was going to be around. Wouldn't it be awesome if they were filming and they were all going to be like, we could get them all together in one place? Molly,
Well,
if we used to do a fan thing for Molly, and I'll do one for, because I've tagged Craig in some things before, but I don't know.
well, now after
Maybe
hearing
they'll-
about this watch party that's so close to my house, it
Yeah.
made me think. I literally spoke to my boss the other day. I'm like, why can't I do a watch party like at my job?
I
And
know.
he was like, you could if you wanted to. And I'm like, well, I feel like I need to get a little more of a following first so that like
Yeah.
I would be able to get people to show up. But my boss totally told me that like I could use my restaurant for like a watch
Yeah.
party.
The place is like fucking expensive, so it's like one of those places that like, you know.
Well, when I go to this place tomorrow, I want to be like, oh my God, I'm like, you guys should come to a restaurant on the water. It's just like being in the Hamptons. I work there.
Exactly.
But
I want to come.
I want to go to the Hamptons this summer too.
I love the fucking City Winery in Philly, dude. I want to do a watch party there. We could easily do one there.
It's too far for me.
I'll do the one in New York. I'll do the one in New York. You know?
Yeah, I hate going to the city. I'm like the only New Yorker that like hates Manhattan.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm only like, it's not that far from you.
I'm not a city person. I feel like
Yeah.
it's so crowded and overpopulated and I hate the city. Put me on a farm any day of the week.
Yeah. So what do you think about friggin' Sierra, West, and Jesse? Like, what do you think of that whole thing?
Jesse gives me such the ick. I like cannot even.
Oh my God. Okay.
Why you like him?
No, because I really feel fucked up about him now because of what. First of all, the whole cheating with the toe thing, that sucking the toe thing, that threw me off, and then this asking West if it's okay to hook up with Sierra without even knowing if Sierra wants to.
First of all, I think that whole situation is gross, and I think like they're talking about her like she's like a piece of meat, like
Right.
like okay, I'll give you the okay, like it. Ew.
I know.
Like you
I
guys
think
are talking about
like,
hooking up with this girl without even nobody's letting her know anyone's talking about her.
And who tells her? I forget. I saw the few.
Lindsay, I think.
Oh yeah, Lindsay's like, yeah, because Lindsay's like, yes, because that's like, hello, it's weird, and like West is like, KJ's right, it's weird. I don't know. And I'm glad that West said something to Jesse, but like, I don't know. I mean, do you think he really wants to hook up with her? Like,
I think that Jesse doesn't know what the fuck he wants
she
because
gives mixed signals. Do you think she gives him mixed signals, or do you think they all flirt like that?
I think that they just have a very flirty friendship. I don't think that, I mean, yes, maybe a little bit of mixed signals because when Jesse got into the bed and she, they were like spooning or whatever, like you don't do that
Right.
with like someone that's just
weird.
a platonic friend,
If you're in love with his best friend, especially if you're in love with his best friend.
Like I think that she is flirting a little too much with him to make him think things, but I also think that Jesse doesn't know what the fuck he wants because last season he pretty much came into the season and quote unquote fell in love with Lexi after like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I know.
I don't know. He's giving me like the ick. The fact that they have like the Chiron under his name saying he's a musician, like since when?
What?
Like, you didn't notice that?
No, I saw that they like made a song.
That's the new thing this season with Summer House. It's new this season. They're putting under their names. It'll say like Lindsay, like influencer, like they're putting like their.
I see what they put under there. What are they going to put under there?
Under Kyle.
For what she does for a living, and she tried to explain it. She let her shit go. You know what I mean? Like she let her company go.
Well, because she didn't. I mean,
she
doesn't have to do it anymore.
Yes, yeah.
And now her career is an influencer, and like not for nothing. I mean, she's doing a great job. She's getting brand deals left and right. She's on commercials every time I turn on the TV. You know?
Yeah, she's doing it now. She got lucky again.
Yeah. So I love Lindsay. I
really do like her. I'm glad she's back. Like she looks good.
I love Lindsay, and I especially love her. I wish that there was more of her on this season, which is why I'm happy that we're going to have in the city, because I feel like
Yes.
Lindsay this season has like this new like air about her where
it's beautiful. Yes.
Well, how she said, like, she already has her baby. So like now she's not
Yeah,
like
I didn't like. But why were you? I didn't like that part though. Like, I don't know why. Because then it's like none of the guys you dated you were in love with. I guess you know what I mean. It's
See,
kind of
and I totally understand what she's saying. Like I feel like as
yeah.
a woman, you have a biological clock that is ticking, ticking, ticking,
I
ticking, ticking.
know.
And she's older already. So her last couple seasons on Summer House, she was all about like, her timeline. Like, I want to get married by this point. I want to have a kid by this point.
So you'll marry
So
anybody for a dude? That's what I feel bad. I feel bad for
I
her.
don't think that she was so stressed out about
Yeah.
getting married. I think, and I'm putting myself in her shoes.
Yeah.
I think with our age, she had this clock in her head that's like, oh my God, time is running out. I want to be a mom,
Yeah.
So I think now that she finally got that, it's almost like a weight has been like lifted. Now she could, date for fun, because she's not dating to like potentially marry someone, because she doesn't care about that anymore, because she has her end goal, what she wanted. She got her kid, So I feel like now there's like this lightness about her where, I find her to be so much more enjoable now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
treated Carl.
I feel like being a mother looks great on her. Like
it does do good for her. Like it does. She looks beautiful, and like her body looks good, and her face, everything. Like whatever she's doing to her face, it looks amazing. Like,
I will say, I told you this before. I've never felt so ugly before in my life when I was at BravoCon and I was taking a picture with Sierra and Amanda. I literally was standing in between them and I'm like, wow, I am the ugliest human being on this planet right now.
I know, dude. I feel like I hide behind people, like, but I'm sitting there like crying. I want to go become best friends with these people. You're gonna have to push me out into public.
And I will say that they were so nice to me too, because I flat out said that to them. I was like, oh my God, I've never felt so ugly before. And they were like, they literally were like, don't say that. Like they were so sweet. They're like, don't even say that. That's not even true. And I'm like, no, but it is.
I have already picked out I already like got I ordered a bunch of outfits already. Like I took pictures of them to send you to show you what I ordered from Shein. And my husband, I know. Like, where do you see these outfits? They're so fucking adorable. But I want you to approve it, or because I don't know what to wear.
You're asking me. I have no fashion sense at all.
Yes, you do. Every time I see you at a BravoCon event, you're wearing you look adorable. Fucking
thanks.
You look so fucking cute every time. You have cute fucking clothes. I'm starting to wear sweatpants and shit again. I'm wearing sweatshirts all the time now, and I'm wearing sweatshirts all the time now. It's
Girl, first of all, I just want you to know that the outfits that you see me in at BravoCon, you think I dress like that every single day?
No,
I'm either in a work uniform or I am in a sweatpants outfit.
True. I know. Me neither, though. When you guys see me on here, barely. It's the only time I ever really get dressed up. Ask my sister. I don't look like this any other time at all.
Yeah, well, you never see me when we go live because I will not show my face unless I have a full face of makeup on, and I do not have that right now.
Yeah. Oh my God. So I just made outfits on Instagram.
You know what I love about Summer House?
Yeah.
I love that Kyle is trying to make Amanda look bad by saying that, like, all she does is smoke pot every night. But meanwhile, in turn, it's doing the complete opposite because it's just making her more popular and it's making people like her more.
I know. And I love Amanda. Like, I love how she's trying to, he's trying to, these issues, Kyle, are not for the show. This is shit we've heard for too long. This is therapy shit. We don't need to hear about this anymore. We're watching the demise of their relationship. Obviously, we know this now. But, this is the shit that's been happening for summer after summer. So I get why she's like, what the fuck are we talking about this for? We are making the whole house our problem. Again, nobody wants, and it's like nobody actually thought they were going to get a divorce, I don't think, except for Sierra.
Dude, the fact that on the beach when he was telling her, we have so much more to work on, he said something about their sex life, and I was like, oh, don't do that on camera. Don't do that on camera. Why would you do that?
Because that gives him an excuse for sleeping over at a fucking fan's house. It just
and that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, you expect your wife to want to fuck you
Right.
falling asleep at fans' houses, or
At 9 years old, right.
you expect her to wait up until 6 o'clock in the morning when you come home so that she could sleep
Right.
with you when you get home from your event? Give me a break.
And you're doing exactly what stressed her out and gave her anxiety. Not answering the phone, not coming home, drinking. That is the exact thing that used to flip her out. And here you are doing it. And guess what? You're doing exactly what she was afraid of. You're at somebody's house.
And
Kyle.
for people to say things like,
Sorry.
well, Amanda knew who she was
No,
marrying. Like,
no. He promised to
I
change.
would you say?
He promised to change.
Not only that, but like, yes, she knew who she married, but like, did she think that at 40 years old, he was going to decide that instead of running a business, he wants to become a DJ and travel all around the world, staying out until ungodly hours of the night?
Right.
Like, that was not part of their,
Right.
that wasn't a thing when
And
they
then
got
blame
married.
it, and then try to blame it on the company and say because you had to stop taking a paycheck, you needed to do this to
Well, then you know what? You should
right,
probably not DJ and
right,
put more effort
yeah,
into your
right,
company that is tanking.
exactly, exactly,
Or get out when you can and
right.
sell the company and make a profit on it.
I mean, the thing is that I don't understand how he's not making money. Like, how are you losing money? I don't get it. Like, it's been profitable, a lot, real profitable. So I don't know what he did to
Honestly,
lose
I
money.
think it's because working in a bar, I can
He
tell
mentioned,
you, there
right?
are so many like ice, spiked iced teas and stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
it's now Loverboy is like one of 10 different types of spiked iced teas. So
right.
Loverboy, and not for nothing, I've bought it before. Loverboy's expensive. So it's like, are you gonna buy?
He has to change all, like maybe like offer more than just that, you know?
And also, Loverboy is only popular when Summer House is
Right, Kyle.
airing. When Summer House is not airing, people
Right,
are not thinking about Loverboy. And if you know
right.
nothing about Summer
Yeah,
House, you're
yeah.
not walking into a liquor store and you're going to go, "Ooh, I'm going to get Loverboy." People buy Loverboy
Because
because
some
of
and
Kyle.
down the shore too, yep, and it's popular down the shore.
Like you're
It's
not going to when Summer House is
what
not
it is.
airing, people don't walk into a liquor store and buy Loverboy. Like that's not.
Exactly.
There's so many other better drinks to buy.
I know. I
Mm.
yeah, I just
You want to
yeah,
hear something funny? Actually,
yeah,
um, at my job, we have like beer distributors that come in and
yeah,
like they'll give you samples of like different types of things to see if you want to carry them like in the bar. And
yeah.
I came into work. This had to be like maybe a year ago. I
Mm.
came into work and I see a can of Loverboy on the bar.
Oh,
And I'm
wow.
like, I asked my boss, I'm like, what's this? And he's like, oh, one of the beer distributors brought it in to see if we want to carry it. And I was like, oh, I'm like, are we going to carry it? And he's like, absolutely not. It tastes like shit.
Aw, did you tell him what it was? Like, what
I
company?
did. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Mm,
Yeah.
So,
What do you think how do you think Carl's place is doing? Because I saw, like, I, like, Google mapped where it was, I did the street view. It looks like it's in the middle of a fucking no, it's in the middle of a shit.
no, it's not. It's
Is that
actually in a nice area, and it's like it's a little industrial.
yeah, that's what I
But
saw.
it's in Brooklyn, but it's in a part of Brooklyn that is more like city like.
Yeah. Is it
Like
gonna be,
there's
like, more popular? Is it gonna have more stores coming sooner, like, around, like, surrounding his bar or
sure I'm gonna go, I
yeah.
think maybe next week. It's been hard because of the
I
snow
want
and everything because I want to go check it out.
yeah, I wanna go one night, but it's too far. I mean, I just checked, I'm only an hour and a half from you.
Um I'm definitely gonna check out Soft Bar for sure.
Yeah, I wanted to check it out too.
I
Before
love Carl.
me too.
I also think he has like a lightness about him too, like this
Yeah,
season, where I just feel like he's so much more confident. And I feel like now that him and Lindsay are like over, but like, don't hate each other, I think that's like
right.
less stress for him.
Right, yep.
But, and I do like the way I feel like a lot of the people are like more Team Amanda than Team Kyle, like even
Yeah.
Kyle's friends.
Yeah, I think he needed to get some therapy and not bring the problems into the house, like him fighting Carl and stuff later on, like, or whatever.
Like you know that West and Amanda
Uh-huh.
spent the blizzard together.
No. What?
It
Whoa.
wasn't just the two of them,
Oh. Okay.
but apparently the rumors is
No.
that Amanda is now hooking up with or soft launching
Is
something with one of West's friends.
that his West? Okay, is that who that guy is? Because I don't know that dude.
I don't know who he is either,
Yeah.
but apparently all of them were hanging out during the blizzard.
Well, that's cool.
And
Well,
they
you
were
know
like,
what?
because
Gets like Kyle doesn't get to say who she hooks up with at this point. She didn't get a choice when you decided to become a fucking DJ and then still fuck your marriage up at the same time. You didn't have to have both. Like, you could have became a DJ and not a scumbag husband. You know, you could have stayed faithful. Like she said, why does our faithfulness revolve around like whether what I forget what she said, but she made sense.
and exactly what you said, there are famous DJs that are married with
Yeah.
children that go do their DJ gigs and then they come home to their families after.
Yes. They don't fucking stay over, get drunk still, party with their fucking owners, and be fucking Kyle a good time at 50.
I don't think it's the fact that he's a DJ that she has a problem with. Like, I don't think she wants him to follow his dreams, like be a DJ, but just come home when you're done.
Exactly. Why do you have to get extra drunk? Why do you have to make rumors? Why do you got to why do you have to go with any fan? Why do you have to talk to any fan? Parasocial relationship is weird like that. You know what I mean?
I could even understand,
we're the only ones allowed relationships. We're the only ones on that parasocial relationships with them.
I could even understand having to, when your gig is over, having to stay and like have a drink with, the bar, with the establishment.
Yeah.
I'm talking about with the establishment owner. Like, say you're done with your gig, he comes over to you and he's like, let's have a drink after.
Right. He doesn't know anybody else fucking hanging out with them. Like,
aside from that, all right, you have one drink with the, with the boss of the place that you're working for. Yeah. You say, thank you so much for having me. And then you say, okay, I'm going to go home to my wife now.
Yeah. Dude, can you believe Shaz was only, I'm sorry, change something. Can Shaz was only 9 episodes?
Or the fact that they don't have a reunion is like really annoying.
It's weird. That was it. So the ending is that Gigi and him are great and whatever. Gigi and dude are cool. He's fucking.
I feel like it was like I feel like it was almost like a tester, like to see how people like reacted to.
I think we did good, right? I think it did really good, right?
100%. I definitely think it's getting a second season.
Thank God, because I'm not that I'm shocked. I'm sorry, speechless, because I'm like, oh, how is this a finale? I'm like,
and I know,
no, where are you?
I know you don't like Sky.
No, not at all.
But you think it was okay that Gigi threw the water on her?
Fuck no. I was like, that fucking bitch. No, I'm DJ. No,
I would have punched her in the face.
Yes. I'm like, oh, and she admitted to it. Oh, you have not changed, ma'am.
Like Sky, like Gigi is lucky because I feel like as much of a villain as Sky is.
Yes. She would have clocked her if she was allowed.
I feel like
Tannen even agreed with it. Tannen even said no. What the fuck? Why would GJ do that? Like,
but Tannen should have kicked her out. Is what she should have done.
I know. I can't.
She should have made her leave. She should have been like, "Listen, this is my event. It's really important to me. You're acting a fool. You need to go."
And she doesn't regret it. On Watch What Happens Live, she doesn't regret it.
I watched that,
and she doesn't regret Adam blaming it on Adam either. Adam
he didn't tell her. Adam didn't say that.
Exactly. Why is she always getting him in trouble? Like, first she's scratching the fuck out.
She wasn't even talking to Adam. She was talking to Reza, first of all.
Did anybody give her permission to do that? I didn't even say.
Reza did. He was like, yeah. And then she was like, should I spill it on her? And then Reza, I think he like thought about it and was like, no. Like at first he said yes. And then he was like, no, don't do it. You know?
Why would he fucking why would he even put that in her head? Like,
she's going to do it. Like, once you tell her like, yes.
Why would you be so dumb, Gigi? So you're lucky. Like, Gigi probably would have fucked. I mean, she's lucky. I don't even think Bamash, did he even see it? He doesn't. Did he?
No, he wasn't near them. But I will say.
So we're not going to get anything after that. Like, I can't believe that's the end.
And I will say, not for nothing. And like, I mean, I don't agree with this, but throwing like liquid on someone is considered
assault.
Yes.
Assault. Yes, it is. And it's
So,
not
like,
the first time. It's just the third, fourth time she's assaulted somebody.
that's what I'm saying though. But so, like, honestly, Gigi should be thanking her lucky
Yeah.
stars that you
Yes.
get it, stars, sky. She
Oh,
should
yeah.
be thanking her lucky stars and Sky that
Mhm.
Sky did not press charges because she could have.
Yes, and now the show be like Gigi could have lost the damage. Mike already lost the show first time. Like her attacks on people, the way this is the second or third time she's going after Sky. Like, remember? She fucking got up in her chair, was shaking her fucking chair,
Yes.
yelling at her. Like,
And
I
it's not
mean,
like this is new behavior for Gigi, because if
but
we
I think
remember when
she goes,
Shaz
"Yeah."
was on, remember she like tried to beat the shit out of like Reza and Adam, like she was like
Yes,
fighting with them.
Adam's neck going after Reza. Yes. And
So
people, I think it was Destiny. She screamed in a lot of these bitches' faces. Merce's face. And what's her name? She's also screamed at, what's her name? The chick that's with the Jackson girl. The Jackson. Asa. She
Asa.
has screamed in all their faces. She's
Yeah,
physically going after them. She's had to be held back numerous times.
I
So
honestly think that Gigi is a liability.
she's a liability. She is. But I still do agree with, but I still agree with Merce. I think that Merce is, I feel like I still agree with her assessment though. Like, I think that, Gigi should show up for her a little bit more. But again, like, Gigi's got her own issues at this point. I don't believe she's paying for the shit by herself. He even said he's going to give her the money. He said it. He
Yeah.
co-signed. Of course he's going to give her the money. He co-signed. He's got to.
And I feel like there has to be some like weird,
He might as
some
well
sort of
take
weird
her.
situation going on between Gigi and
He probably don't take her seriously, obviously, because he fucked Paula. Or not Paula. Is it Paula? Yeah. Paula.
no. Yes.
Yeah, Paula.
It's
My friend
Mike's. Is
Paula.
that her name?
Yes.
Paulina.
Paulina. Yeah.
I
Paulina.
was like, wait,
I
what?
was
That
thinking
didn't
about
sound
it.
right.
He obviously didn't take Gigi seriously if he went with her best friend, which I didn't know that. Like,
Right.
it's like, and then she acted like she cared. I think she does care. I think that she's just so insecure. Like, something's wrong. For her to still be acting the way that she's still acting at her age with a child is ridiculous. Her anger's not taking. Why are you not smoking? You smoke as much pot as I do, and you still can't hold your anger back. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
crazy.
even like, I mean, maybe I would probably, I don't know if I would be the same way. I'm too Jersey. She might as well just be in Jersey because she's just acting like assholes like we do. We're toxic communicators, but I would not be throwing a drink on somebody, and I expect to get my ass beat if I did. Like,
100%.
to fight.
Or arrested.
And then, like, she's literally denied. Like, I think she denied it for about the first 5 seconds. And then, oh my God, I couldn't believe it, dude. I could not believe she said Adam told me to. Like, what the fuck? Gigi, you actually threw a drink on her. And I was like, who told her to fucking do that? It's like with Teresa with the hair pulling with Danielle.
Right, exactly.
Like, you, oh my God, how dare you? What do you think's gonna happen when you say okay? Like, just because you say no, don't do it now. Of course they're gonna fucking do it.
Right.
Like Teresa, no, my sister's a stripper. No, don't tell anybody she's a stripper. Oh, don't tell anybody she's a stripper, guys. Oh, don't tell anybody she's a cheater, guys. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you fucking what? Gigi, how are you still acting this so? And the fact that she's the one who said, her only paycheck she ever had was Shaz. She said that. So now you're going to go and watch her and says, oh, I've had businesses. I've made money. That's not what you just said in the beginning of the season.
Well, she did say that when she had her, like her sex toy business or whatever, that
Right.
it apparently did very well. So
I hope it still works. And I don't know what this diamond thing is, but she's trying to outsell Tannen. Fine. I don't know. Whatever. Or Sky. Whichever one sells diamonds. Or, I don't know, jewelry.
I love Shaz, and
So,
I hope it's like Next Gen where they don't give it a reunion the first season because it's the first season, and then like
it ended like this. That they better pick up fucking filming because I want to know what happens. You can't just leave it like this with Gigi, with her doing that, and it being that the end. You know,
I do think though that if they get a second season, which I'm sure they will, I guarantee you there'll be a reunion for the second season, because if you think about it, the Valley didn't have like the original Valley. Remember, we were all so pissed off because the Valley didn't have a reunion.
Yep. And they bet. Well, thank God they're doing them now. And I can't.
Right. But they had a reunion for their second season, so I'm assuming Shaz is going to be the same.
Yes, I just cannot wait. I cannot wait for the Valley to start. It was so the trailer. Every season is getting better, and fuck Jax. Who cares? Like he needs to get help. I can't believe
I
he had
can't I
again.
can't wait for the Valley to come back. I can't wait for Southern Hospitality to start.
Yep.
Are you going to be did you ever watch Ladies of London?
No, but everybody keeps asking me if I'm going to watch it. But we're going to start doing like Rhode Island because it starts the same day or same week or something as the Valley.
I will say
So,
I've
but
never watched Ladies of London, and I am probably not going to watch Ladies
yeah,
of London.
it's just
I
another.
actually, that's a lie. Let me take that back. I've never watched Ladies of London, and I can assure you I will not be watching Ladies of London.
Yeah, it's just not just one extra show that I don't think I can add to my.
Honestly, I have too many Bravo shows. I'm not invested like enough to even give it a shot. So I already saw like a trailer for it, and I don't know. I don't know. I can't get into it. Like it's not for me.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I mean, I don't know.
I'm not a fan of
medicine.
I'm not a fan of Caroline Stanberry. Like I feel like she's not going to be on it, but I just feel like it's just not for me. I'm not into Ladies of London.
Yeah,
That's going to be like a McBee Dynasty for me, like something I just don't watch.
Right. I know, and did you see who's the new Bachelorette?
Who?
You're gonna die. Guess who the new Bachelorette is? You're never gonna guess.
If you tell me Taylor Frankie Paul.
Yes.
Girl, that is like news from like a year ago.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I didn't know.
I'm very into Mormon Wives, so like that was they announced that like last season.
Yeah, I didn't know it. Sorry, I just found out.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that she broke up with her dude. I haven't watched it since season 1, so.
Oh, you need to watch it.
I'm gonna watch. I should just get into it, but
I feel like the next season is like starting soon.
So wait, so oh my god, so Wednesday I have to talk about I guess the last Potomac. Did you watch it yet?
I did.
Okay, anyway, all right. I'm gonna want to talk about it, right? It's probably good, right?
It was okay.
Okay.
No, it was good. It was good. I just, you know what it is? I can't get behind Karen. I don't know. I'm just not.
Yeah.
I feel like they're doing so much to like give her this like grand return. And I'm like, I just don't think that it's like
not
deserving.
Yet. Not yet. You don't need it. She doesn't have to lose her job, but she doesn't need to be at the reunion. She needs a little bit off. Like she needs some time to do her outpatient because she's clearly not fucking sober.
And I don't like, you'll see it in this last part, like the way she talks to Wendy, like she's like, she has all this experience now that she's been to jail. So, like I was like, listen, Karen, like take it down a notch.
Make sure you check the outfits on Instagram because you never check my Instagram messages.
Yes, I do.
Do you?
And I feel like I message you back and then you never see mine.
I know. Maybe I'm sending them to the wrong one, maybe. But did you hear about?
I don't like how they brought Karen on and she was able to like comment on everything that happened during the season when she wasn't even there. Like that's not
exactly.
Like I feel like why
worry about you right now.
But like why should we give a shit what you think
exactly
of this season? Like who are you?
You need to worry about yourself is what Miss Karen needs to do because she clearly didn't get any really no consequences. She's
what's really pissing me off is Andy said during the reunion, like, well, you did take accountability. And I'm like, no, she didn't. What are you talking about?
Barely.
I was like, she took accountability. She refused to say she's an alcoholic. Meanwhile, she's had 4 DUIs, but she refuses to say she's an alcoholic.
Well, look at this greedy ass motherfucker going after her stepmom again. Look at this. Fucking Mauricio. He went after his dad's estate. I just wanted to play this real quick. I just saw it real quick. Because Beverly Hills, Kyle's on my goddamn nerves. She's clocking Dorit's money is pissing me off.
Kind of address this for 2 seconds.
What do you think about her clocking Dorit's money, dude? Like, what do you like? I don't know.
I think that Kyle needs to tread lightly, and I think that her and Dorit's friendship is so on the rocks that she should be careful with the things that she says. And on top of that, if you were a really good friend, you would not be putting that out on TV for everybody to see when she's going through a divorce, and PK could 100% use her money spending against her during the divorce.
Exactly. And her and Rachel both should have. Rachel, I think, realized right away that she should have never said anything because Kyle grabbed the hold of it. It's like, Kyle, shut the fuck up. You
like
see
the fact that she's even saying stuff like that is like, why are you throwing your friend under the bus?
Right. And this is why now we know what Andy's talking about when Dorit goes fucking crazy. And they are never, because again, Kyle, you are not anybody's friend. And like Dorit again thought you guys were cool. Like I thought, like if they would stay like it wasn't a Hamptons, I would be able to. You cannot trust Kyle though. Look at the first chance she gets. She's fucking clocking her behavior. None of that's true. She wasn't acting like that. And she just had her settlement with got her mediation. She knows what she can spend now. So
I also find Sutton to be a completely different person this season.
She's a fake. It's fake. She's fake. She's fake. She's not different. Just because he stripped her of her name, that's not her choice. She's not anybody different. What made her different? Because Christian married her friend? You delusional bitch thought you were actually going to get back together. That's what
I still think that Beverly Hills is a fucking snooze. I still don't love it. I think this is one of like the worst seasons we've ever had.
I know you don't agree with Erica either, but I do. I do believe Erica.
I don't.
I know you don't. I know.
And on top of that, for the love of God, get some mascara, some waterproof fucking mascara, please. Like, I don't think I think like she thinks it's adding to like, you know, the sob story, but like it's not. And I don't know. I feel bad for her, but I just feel like, I don't know. She's such an actress. Like, I feel like I don't believe everything she says. I just don't.
You know what's crazy? Like, I know I don't know how you feel about this, but people are probably, I'm getting shit for this because Lisa Rinna is saying that she was drugged at the Abbey, which I know that happens, but I just don't see somebody. Fentanyl and meth is something I don't see people roofing people with. So I just tend not to believe what she's saying. I don't know how you feel about it, but I don't believe her.
I have a hard time believing people that have been caught in lies in the past. It's very hard
It's weird to say that Abby would drug you with fentanyl and meth. It's just weird.
I mean, I don't believe Lisa's story, but like I said, I have a hard time believing people that I have caught in numerous lies, because it's like the boy that cried wolf. Like if you lied about 10 things before this, how am I supposed to believe what you're saying now when like I believed you in the past and I was proven to be an idiot because you were a liar, and now you want me to believe you? Like, it's very hard to do that. Yeah. And on top of with the Erica thing, I feel like she gave Kyle like a very hard time about, you know, not being honest with like her life, and she's given other people, she gave Garcelle a hard time about not being honest with her life. And it's like, you can't sit there and give all these people a hard time about withholding information on the show, but then you also are doing that.
Right. And exactly. And I think she was so angry with this whole trade being considered a housewife. Like, I feel like her anger is what made her probably act out at the finale and finale party. She probably acted out, and like the lady said on that show, whatever show it was, where they called her out about it. She's like, "Well, we heard you were just drunk," and she's like, "No, there was high levels of methamphetamine in my system and fentanyl." And it's like, whoa, what? People are drugging people with fentanyl and meth now, Lisa? I was like, wait a minute, wait. So
I really don't like Bose's boyfriend.
You don't like him? Oh my god!
No.
I didn't understand the comparison. Did you?
What comparison?
Now, if I was she's like,
losing the job, like
how compared to not having a baby or something? I don't know. How did you understand it? Am I wrong? Like, I was like, wait, what? So I don't understand that. Like, that's unconditional love. We're talking about unconditional love, or
I don't know. There's something about him that I don't know. I feel like, well, one, if he really, really wanted children, and that was a deal breaker for him.
Yeah.
He probably should have thought about that before he started dating someone that's at the age that they're at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew from the beginning because you knew how old she was, that it wasn't going to be like a smooth ride where you're just going to like, all right, we're going to try to get pregnant. We're just going to get pregnant, you know, like that's.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I don't know. I almost feel like he's like a clout chaser. Like he's with her for like, I feel like he's with her for the money and he wants her to get pregnant because then that would ensure that they're like tied together for the rest of their lives, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, no, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of his.
I was like, I mean, I was, and then I like that scene. I just didn't understand that comparison. So I'm like,
I think their dynamic is weird too. Like I feel like even, I don't know, they don't seem very like.
It's her that I think that has that energy though. I think she's got insecurity energy.
Very lovey-dovey. Like I feel like it's a very, I don't know.
Like Lisa and Lenny kind of.
I don't know, but that was
bad to watch. That was embarrassing to watch. But
which I'm hearing rumors of Miami.
Well, I haven't heard anything. Oh my God, what have you heard? Tell me.
Well, I've been hearing rumors just because it's taking so long for it to come back, and then the rumors were that like, you know, that they're canceling it. It's not coming back, but then Andy came out and said that's not true. They're just waiting.
He would never cancel Miami. He's a party animal. He loves Miami.
I mean, they canceled it the first time.
Yeah, I know.
And then brought it back 10 years later.
True, but I don't think I don't know if they. I don't think it's that. I mean, why would it be at that point? Who's fucking up? I mean,
well, they were saying that they think that it was getting too dark, but I feel like all the shows get like dark at one point.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, how much darker can you get than? I mean, we got. I don't know, Mary. I'm so devastated for Mary. Like, I can't stop thinking about that. Like, that's. I don't know what's like. I'm glad that they're going to pick up filming. I had a feeling. I thought that she'd want to continue to film. I mean, I'm glad they gave her that week off. They took that week off for her to, you know what I mean, bury her son or whatever she has to do. But I feel like she's already, you know what I mean. Like she said, it's going to be nice to have that around people around her. Like I said, I hope she's not going to be alone after he's gone. You know.
I think it's absolutely terrible what happened.
Yeah.
But then the other half of me thinks like, how is that going to affect like the season of Salt Lake City? Like, I feel like it's almost going to, like, because if you think about it, like she's going to continue filming. So every time she's in a scene, I feel like it's going to be, I just feel like it's going to change the season of Salt Lake City. You know what I'm saying? Because
it probably is going to change a lot of them forever though, too, in real life.
Right. But I feel like, you know, like if you think about it, like
it's with them, maybe
not like
a wake-up call.
It's not like any of them are going to be able to, like, if they get into an argument with Mary, it's not like any of them are going to be able to argue with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
maybe it'll fucking break. Maybe it'll make them all realize that what's really important is friendship or something. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll change. Maybe the dynamic needed to change. Maybe they needed to.
Yes, I can see that, but I could also see that making for.
You know,
I could also see that making for a lackluster season if people are like tiptoeing around, you know, like nobody wants to fight with each other. Like, I feel like that might affect the season.
True. And it could deflect from everybody else's issues.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, you know, everyone's going to be too upset and too, like, I don't know. I really feel like it's going to affect the season, which I mean, it's one season. It's not like it's going to get canceled.
Yeah. This is the first time this has ever happened either, too, I think, you know, like we don't think that we've had.
This is the first time this has happened while the show is airing, because if you remember, yes, but that didn't happen on the show. Her son passed away like years after she was off the show.
Remember Vicky's mom? Oh my God, dude.
Oh, that was
fucking heart-wrenching. Oh my God, dude. Because Vicky, you knew, like, we were all emotionally invested in Vicky in her life because we start from the beginning. So, like, we know those relationships for those people. So it's like, it was hard. You know? Really hard to watch. But Mauricio's so look at this. Look what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. Let's see what he's doing, Mauricio.
Second. But Mauricio Umansky and his
thank you. And you are going to go to dinner with us, Adam, when we go to Charleston, by the way. Thank you.
His sister and family are going after his father, Eduardo Umansky's ex. And
of 20 years.
This ex has been in the picture for a long time, right? But they're going after her for over $400,000, claiming that she spent a lot of money and he had a retirement of about $1.2 million. And that retirement has dwindled down to $6
That is Mauricio's dad's business, not Mauricio's.
600,000 to 800,000.
How is that your business, motherfucker?
Which is still a lot of money, but they're claiming that she spent a lot more of it.
Well, I've always
I'm
thought this was
kind of curious to see how this is going to
and
play out, pan out. I have no idea. But also, I kind of also wonder, this is me thinking, if she was in a relationship with him for that long, do you have any say-so?
No, Mauricio.
Can you go after her?
No, Mauricio. You should not be able
I have questions. I have a lot of questions. All right, guys. So I wanted to kind of address this for 2 seconds. But Mauricio Umansky.
I always thought that was fucked up of Mauricio to even bother with that. It's not your business. They were together for 20 years. 20 years. Not like some girl he just met. Like, anyway. Oh, she left me. I didn't realize she left. All right, guys. I'm going to end this show anyway. But I want to, guys, make sure you go follow Kanique, and I want to do a show with you soon. I'm gonna message you if you can hear me in Instagram, and I want to talk true crime with you. And your shows are amazing. I can't wait for you to go live again. It was really fun to watch and interact and stuff because you do a good job of presenting. And it's fun. I love watching body cams. That's all I watch is these body cams and that's all I do. And plus, I have all that shit I have the whole case file for Idaho 4, by the way. Body cams, interviews, everything. I foiled it all. But, okay, so I'll talk to you later. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Hey Terry, I'm gonna go to probably go check Dago out right now. Dago True Crime Cafe. It's okay. I'm hanging up. I'm gonna get something to eat real quick, and then I'm gonna go talk True Crime Cafe. But there you are. Yes, we have to get together soon. When do you go live again? When do you go live again? Do you know yet? Your shows are really good, guys. She's a really good presenter. She doesn't over talk. Like she literally interjects at the right time when we're starting to have questions, talk about it, and then goes back to it's really good. And it's like I love watching it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Yes, I will talk to you in a little bit. I'm gonna go grab something to eat, and I'll be right back. But yeah, and I'll Instagram you, message you, guys. If not, then I will see you on Wednesday. But also True Crime Cafe. That's True Crime. We talk about Idaho 4, and right now talking about. Are you going live tonight? What time? Do you have your link? Yeah, let's do Friday. Thursday or Friday, babe. Yes, Thursday or Friday. What time's tonight? What time? If you have the link, put it in the chat. I'll let the chat keep running for a while. After we hang up. The link to your show. I know you already put the link to your channel. But yes. And then I have my phone sucks, but so Instagram is the best way for us for me to communicate. So I'll talk to you through there. All right, I'll talk to you later. Can you put Dago's channel on there? Do you want me to do it? I can do it real quick. Let me get it real quick. I know he's probably going to be live, so. And I don't know where fucking Lily's been. I don't know where this motherfucker's hiding right now. That's whose panel I usually do. I do it with him, like his co-host. So fucking, I don't know where he's been. He hasn't been in the chat. I know that. He hasn't been in my chat. And I haven't heard from him at all. He's live right now. So he's talking Idaho 4. So let me just get the link to the chat, to the show that I'm going to go be on the panel, if he allows me. He's been weird about it lately. I don't know. I will, babe. I will. All right. So I'm going to go over there and talk true crime with them. Kanique, I guarantee. I think you should come over there and meet everybody. If they know your true crime, they'll start to follow you and do your shows. And they're a great group. They've welcomed me really well. Like really, they're kindly. But all right, guys, I'll let the stream run for a little bit. Love ya.